that most magical of times, where none of you at home have any idea where I will appear. But surprise, because it's here! Ha ha ha! Didn't expect me to be down here, did you? Yeah, I'm usually up there. Why am I here? Don't know, just got bored. So, welcome back, hopefully for the last time, to our complete playthrough of Code Veronica. It's been tough. There's been times when I thought I would have to give up on this game. There's been times when I've been angry. But I think if we get very lucky, today could be the day we actually Scooby-Doo this crap. Yes, that's a saying now. If you've never been to the channel before, welcome. This is you_no_the_name_. Please follow for more of this content as we go through the complete Resident Evil series. Next up is Resident Evil 4, a game I actually like, and we'll have more fun doing. You can also catch all these videos on You Know the Name with no underscores YouTube channel, where they're all archived beyond the capacity for Twitch. Just double check I've actually turned the microphone on this time. Yes, I have, because there's been times when I forgot to do that. Yeah, let's jump right in. Maybe other people will come to see the game off. Maybe it'll just be you and me, potential viewer from the future who I don't know, who has knowledge of the future that I don't. That's a weird thought. Memory card, PlayStation memory card, because you know we're totally using one of those. I think, yeah, we just got to the Antarctic base as Chris. Yes, I do want to load this data. And I can't remember what to do. One of the only things I remember about this game is it has an ending boss which took me forever. And the buttons are all backwardsy. Oh, we just picked up this, and I didn't check it. It's... Well, my face is on some of the text, and that's going to annoy the crap out of me. So, what I'm going to do, in my typical unpredictable and interesting way, I'm going to go up here, yeah. It seems to be related to Umbrella Inc. Gee, what gave you that away? Anyway, so we've got shit tons of handgun bullets. That's right. And every time I pick up a classic Resident Evil game, they've changed all the controls around slightly. So run isn't where I expected to be. I think I'd memorized it by now, but I didn't because I'm stupid. I've got a Luger replica, don't know what that's for. I'm going to take a gamble we don't need this for now. We're always short on health. Got assault rifle ammo, but no assault rifle. Can't remember what we were doing. Let's just poke around, shall we, and see what happens. This we've checked. This seems to live here. Can we take this back? No. That's where Nosferatu lived, but then something happened and now he's gone. In that ridiculous boss fight. And now to proceed with our incredibly slow quest to save our sister, who, by all logical accounts, is dead of either hypothermia or being crushed by a giant tentacle. Oh. Oh, bums. Oh, come on. And that's a thing now. Can't get out that way. Well, lucky for you lads, I bought my shit tons of handgun bullets. So, if I remember, when we left as Claire, we filled a bunch of these rooms with freezing water, so I think that's just a big block of ice in there now. Okay, well, we don't have to worry about that whole maze area. It does raise the tantalising question of where we actually do go, but... well, this is where we find out about that. Yes. So we've got zombies. Hopefully Wesker kept all the hunters back on Rockfort, because those things are not fucking around in this game. We're good for ink ribbons. Do we have the grenade launcher to declare keep it? And as always, we're limping because I think I've spent about 90% of this game limping. Because it's incredibly hard to avoid taking damage, and there's very few health items. Useless books! There's only useless books! They're no use to Chris Redfield. He can't read. Yep. Oh, yeah, definitely. But something useful inside. Pile them on, pile them on. Love me some handgun bullets. In fact, I'm going to need to do an old school reload. It still kind of makes me laugh that to reload you have to open the menu, click on the gun, click on combine, click on the ammo, and click on yes. I mean, for any of our younger generation who are used to the mod cons of modern video gaming, then that's... I just realised I can't... I'm going to have to do this, aren't I? Hi, Shrek! I suspected right now that I might have done the thing where I put my face over the text window again. And I was like, do you know what? I bet under my face there's a whole bunch of people saying stuff that I just can't hear. In case you've just arrived, good evening to you, sir. I'm lost. I forgot where to go. So we're plodding around the Antarctic base. Chris, oh, I was right. See, down there where the machinery was before is now just frozen. Because when Steve the idiot drove into the wall, it made a load of water come through. Don't know how a frozen wall results with a bunch of ice water coming through. Best not to ask. But it does mean we don't have to bother with half the area, so I'm perfectly okay with that. What I really want for Christmas is a green herb. Somewhere around here is that room where the zombie was locked in that had shotgun ammo in, and I didn't have a shotgun. Here he is. So he's hiding shotgun ammo. I'm guessing... Oh, hello. Yeah, down you go. Sleep tight now. Come on, boys. Come on. Look, I've got handgun ammo for days, boys. I mean, I literally could do this all day. I'm not just making a Captain America reference there. Yeah, no. But also, something else here. Yeah, I know there is, Chris. Yes, that's the stuff. Can I open any of these cases? Because I've got like 3 of these now. I think they either require a key or a lockpick. I don't have a lockpick. Am I just stockpiling garbage that I don't need because... Stay. Oh, you shooting... Okay. Shot you in the foot. Yeah, how do you like that? Someone's not going to the trenches in World War I. Okay, so yeah, this is smashed, so yeah. I'm kind of liking that everything's smashed because it means I don't have to be bothered with it. I just do an active reload, don't I? Right, so now I've got garbage I don't want in my inventory, which is bad. I don't really want to waste that blue and green herb in case I get poisoned. Can I? Oh, that's bad. That's bad. What's that? Yes, Shrek. Yeah, you've caught Code Veronica streams before, though, haven't you? This was originally released for the Dreamcast and then remastered for the PS2 and has been remastered in massive air quotes HD.
What?
The PS.
He's here?
3. Then released on the PS4, which is now backward compatible with, oh, for fuck's sake, with the PS5. So, yeah, so it's Hunters again, isn't it? The thing I just said I hope didn't turn up. Come on, lads. I see you. And again. Stay the hell down. I see you breathing. Boy. And we'll have no more of your nonsense. Hate these things. Hunters may be the most serious deal in this game than any other game in the franchise. Some games they're kind of nerfed, but these ones are faster than you and can just hit you endlessly when you're running, and sometimes they're poisonous. I mean, Code Veronica does not give a shit about your problems. This is a new area, we couldn't go here before. Evil control room. Oh, what's that? Clearly something I can't get to. Best not to ask what that is. Not sure how the estate agent would describe it, maybe character. But yes, this game is very old Trek, so I hope your tolerance for old graphics is high. This is as old as we're going to get in the complete Resident Evil playthrough, because after this we're playing Resident Evil 4, which was also technically on the PS2. Well, depending on how old you are, you may have been a kid at the time this game first came out, so I guess we can just call it period accurate. What's this beepy thing? Yes, I will push the switch and... extinguish it. Oh, there was that rumours Claire that was on fire, wasn't there, that we accidentally set fire to? I'm guessing we'll need something to carry it. Yeah, we need an empty fire extinguisher. Again, very indicative of old school Resident Evil. If you think use fire extinguisher on fire was enough, this game actually makes you find an empty extinguisher, fill it with extinguishment, carry it to the fire. You see the level of faff that was at play in these old games. Oh, this is where Claire got the mask, and that's the fire. Okay, well at least the fire and the fire extinguisher were nearby. This is going to be frozen, isn't it? Yeah, we can't get through there. So again, this is the bit where we bounce from dead end to dead end and just see what happens, which you don't get in Resident Evil 4. It's far more straightforward and far more fun. I mean, I've got to be honest, the one thing that's really helping me get through this game, not that I'm not enjoying it, but it's one of my least favourite Resident Evils, but the prospect of playing Resident Evil 4 afterwards is immensely helpful. That thing's back active, isn't it? It's like more bloody... Turn off, turn off. Nice. As is always the case, combining those with fixed camera angles doesn't help. So what's new with you, Shrek? Anyway, it feels like, well, I haven't streamed in quite a while, but it feels like I'm always catching up with people after a long absence because I just can't find the time to stream. Okay, I think we're all in new territory now, aren't we? Oh, nothing about this sounds good. You know, I'm just gonna keep moving. I don't even want to know what that sound is. It was swimming, and then it got out, and then it was thumping the floor. I am fully recovered from my brush with COVID. Thank you, Shrek. Oh my lord! Again, fixed camera angles. You can kindly fuck off. Oh crap! Okay. Yep. Well, this is what we carry a shotgun for. For you, and for you, and for anyone else. Come back here. Yeah, no, I'm just going to leave you there. Oh, come on. I just want you zombies to know that I hate you all. For reasons largely beyond your control, I'll admit. There are a lot of nice herbs here, though, so... Oh, yes. There we go, that's clear some space. And I get the impression we're going to be coming back this way, so... Good. Okay, somebody bookmarked these herbs. I can't tell if they're green or blue. We need to turn the power on, is basically what's going on in our lives. Yeah, COVID wasn't much of a muchness, really. It was the snuff. I had a headache for, I think, about a day and a half. Switchboard to this floor. Can I switch the board on? Guess not. Don't ask questions. It's old school Resident Evil. Don't ask questions. Oh, I see stuff. Can I pick the stuff up, or is it going to make me turn the light on? No, I can't. Yes, I had a headache for about a day and a half, and got a bit snuffly for a bit, and was just very, very tired. Like the slightest exercise or activity would make me very tired. Oh. No, an octagon. Okay, so I smell a valve handle. I mean, look at this. I've got 3 bloody Duralumine cases I don't think I can ever open. I'm going to drop you... Yeah, oh, perfect. Yeah, the taste and smell thing never really hit me. I didn't lose any sense of taste or smell. It was literally just, other than the headache, a cold. 2 years I was on such a good streak of COVID dodging. I mean, dodging COVID, and I went out the day after Boxing Day actually to see one friend. And oh, hang on. Do you know what? I'm going to run into that thing. No, wait, this is the wrong one. I went out the day after Boxing Day to see a friend, and then we just had dinner and everything. And then that night she got in touch with me and just said, "Oh, I feel terrible. I've got COVID. Check yourself." And I checked myself, and I was fine for quite a while. I was no pitch. Hunter? Yep. Down you go. This isn't easy, I literally can't see this. Okay. It's an underground park? Looks like a park. Okay, so actually I should be able to watch the stream. Hang on. I tried putting my tablet on so I can watch this stuff, but that's no longer working, so bear with me. I'm going to be horribly unprofessional. And just... Oh, typing with the touch screen apparently doesn't work. And now it's turned itself off for some reason. I hate computers. I just fucking hate computers. On? Just a moment. Okay, that's fucked. So, oh, even Chris is looking bored. Okay, even you're giving me attitude, Chris. Fantastic. When your characters seem to be giving you attitude about your streaming professionalism. Okay, I've stumbled upon an underground play park, seemingly with its own blue sky painted on the ceiling. Okay. Oh, we can go paddling, which the hunter was doing, to be fair. So we really need to turn the power on. Oh, my tablet's awake again. Okay, let's try putting my pin in. Last time... Nope. No, I'd like to put my pin in, please. Can I have a keyboard? A keyboard? No? No keyboard. Okay. Shut up, Chris. I see you giving me attitude. What's wrong with my tablet? Why doesn't it work? Oh my god, it's a complete replica of the original Resident Evil 1's opening mansion. Which, canonically speaking, now isn't canon because the remake redesigns this and is the version of RE1 most people have played, so this doesn't really have the impact it would have once had. But it is still a fully 3D replica of the mansion. It's supposed to be a big moment. It really just looks kind of dated. What's all this snot? It's Claire! She's fainted inside the... Okay. Some other... I mean, it's a classic game. Oh, hello, we're working. Absolutely classic. It's just that, again, when it... No, that wasn't incorrect. Right, one last try. I'm actually going to try and have this open on my tablet like a professional streamer who's surrounded with screens like they're on Mission Impossible or something. There we go. I apologise for the brief and festivities. Where are I? Some kind of tool. You are some kind of tool, Chris. And now I can hear myself. I think one of the knives should do it. Yes, obviously in the original, this here would have been the door to the dining room and the rest of the mansion, which rather tellingly isn't here, but let's go on upstairs. What we need now is an item box to get a knife to cut Claire loose and say, yo bitch, where's all our weapons? 3 weird holes open. Oh, that's when they were talking about the jewels. We need the jewels from all the Asher family members, so we need... The Nosferatu we killed as Claire, barely. We need his earring? Obviously. But what's this? Oh, is that a knife? Ah, convenient. We're going to be carrying another useless thing around, but we'll take it. So this is kind of a big moment, though, you know. Claire's entire story at this point was just trying to find Chris, and Chris for this whole game has been trying to find Claire, so this is the only time in the entire series, I think, where they ever actually achieve that goal and are in the same place at the same time. Use. There we go. Okay. Let's just try... I need some kind of tool. I mean, oh, what, can we not use the knife? We can use the knife, didn't we? Let me do it twice. This game does some weird shit like that. Like how it took all my ammo to fail to kill that monster and then suddenly let me kill it with half the ammo for just no reason. Anyway. Reunited at last. Was it worth the effort?
Claire.
Okay, that's your sister, dude. Don't look too happy about it. We've got Steve. Oh yeah, Steve!
Chris!
Maybe he died. Eh.
I missed you so much.
Nah, girl, we're good.
No. But we have to get out of here.
Not yet. We have to find Steve.
I mean, do we have
Who's
to?
Steve?
Who's Steve?
He's the boy
Who cares?
who escaped from that island with me. But then a monster attacked us and we got separated.
Well,
So
he
that
got
means
knocked off a
Steve is
platform and
still
you did all the
somewhere in this
work.
base?
I'm sure of it.
Okay, I mean, yeah, sure, but plenty of fish in the sea and all.
Claire? What's wrong?
I think I've been poisoned.
Oh, that Nosferatu with his purple cloud things.
Just hold on. I'll be right back.
If I recall, if you can do that fight without being poisoned, you don't need to do this part. Serum. I have no idea where that could be. So... Hopefully we're not on the time limit here. I mean, I guess, all things considered, we haven't seen too many areas as Chris, so if we did need to research everything, it's not going to be too time-consuming. There's nothing to the other side yet, because everything's locked and turned off. That was a dead end, if I believe. No, wait. Oh, there's a locked door that we need to turn the power on for there. Behind us was... What's that purple thing? Is this the way we came? Okay. I forget how much brain is involved in these old games. I mean, I don't necessarily subscribe to the whole mindless shooter boo mentality that some people think of the next chapter of the series, but there's definitely something missing, like in terms of mental engagement. Which is really making me feel... Yeah! Oh no, oh no. Turn off. Haha! Metal Gear Solid! Isn't this game? That's not the map button, like in every other game. So that's the room with the fire extinguishment, which we can't do anything in. Otherwise it's back out to... I don't know where... Oh, fuck. Again, no way on God's green earth I could have actually seen that. Because fixed camera angles are shit. Okay. Again, one of the things they've flipped around for this game is the map button and the inventory button are switched. So that's why I keep pressing the other one. I think Resident Evil 0 flipped around run and action. This also flips around run and action, but also flips around the other thing. I'm probably going to need power for this, aren't I? Oh, and the crane key, okay. Oh, I need things to get more things. Oh, it's Nosferatu. Hopefully still dead. But he should have the earring we want, so... Okay, serum. Also... We got one shotgun shell. No. There you go. One shotgun shell left. Things aren't looking good for old Chris and Claire. I mean, better than Steve, probably, but... If just on the off chance there's a Code Veronica master somewhere in the chat who can remember where the serum is, I am more than okay with backseat gaming in this one instance. Some of the strange sound effects you get are sort of in lieu of realistic sound effects. Like Chris's footsteps there just sounded like air was coming out of something. This is where we came in, isn't it? And this is where we evacuate, presumably for the big climactic finale. This is the plane. We're just heading backwards now, aren't we? Yeah, there's the escape plane. Nothing to be. Okay, so we're sort of recharting the whole level. The thing is, I remember in the original Resident Evil, the serum was just in one of the medical rooms, and you can't see it or pick it up until it's needed. I'm kind of worrying that it's somewhere I've already been that I just have to go back to. I don't think I've been anywhere that feels like it should have a serum in it. What we've seen, like a trashed bedroom. There's a study downstairs. That's kind of it, really. A valve handle. We definitely need a valve handle to turn the power back on. An octagonal one. Nothing here-ish. Yeah, check out this sexy, low-resolution girl picture. Imagine getting hot over that. Phew, that's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. These fellas in the Umbrella Antarctic base knew how to party. Unfortunately, they didn't have any serums, so let's go downstairs where the horrible moth monsters are. Yes, serum. Nothing comes to mind. Oh no, oh look, it's... Alright lads, line up, line up. Am I hitting anything? Oh! Okay. A synchronized dying there, but I'm not gonna complain. What the hell happened? Yeah, oh, maybe that that gun upgrade we got makes the bullets go through things. I mean, that's about all I can think of. To be honest, I have no idea why they do that. Anything in that old 90s PC? No. No. Pretty much wasted all those bullets. I don't need this knife anymore. I'll have the space back, thank you. Serum. Zombies dropped. Emergency blue herbs, good to remember. This is frozen, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I get it, thanks, shut up. So, back, as is inevitably always the way, back the way we came. When I find the serum, before I go back to Claire, I think I'm going to stock up on weapons, because it's the kind of moment that usually springs a surprise boss fight on you, and 100 million billion kajillion handgun bullets doesn't seem like quite enough for a boss fight. Of course, again, getting into Code Veronica's design snafus, Claire has the grenade launcher, so if I wanted to use it, I'm shit out of luck. What's over here? I've already been there, so I don't think it's anything particularly useful. I just want a valve handle. Give a brother a valve handle. I want some serum. Oh, this is the room of Steve's massive fuck up. I can already see that zombie butt down there. I see your zombutt. This is another frozen room. Actually, I don't think we've been here. I'll check through there. But yeah, the floor's frozen over, so we should now be able to get to areas of Chris that Claire couldn't. That was worth it. Claire found something there. Would it have killed him to block that door off and save me 20 seconds of door opening and a quick turnaround? Again, Code Veronica cares nothing for your time, man. Oh, look who's frozen under the ice. Yeah, this is what passed for teabagging back in the Dreamcast era. Not going to work on you lads, is it? Oh, hello. This is what we wanted. This is what we wanted. Yeah, pick it up. Pick it up. Octavalve. Okay, that's octagonal. You guys can stay down. You probably won't, but there we go. Okay, this kind of thing could surprise Claire, theoretically, but Chris, you should know better than to be surprised by this. Oh god, it's the one who was teabagging. Okay. And he's got friends. They always have friends. Turn around, Chris. Turn around. There we go. Turn around. Oh, and he's got a thing in. Alright. He can't run past that, but... No. Yeah. Stop animating. See ya, suckers! Yeah. We don't need their shit. We've got an octa valve handle. We're good. Although I will likely need No, how much damage did that do? Why aren't the buttons working anymore? I'm pressing the button. There we go. That's not what that button does. That's what the button does, thank you. For the record there, I did just press the same button 7 times in a row. Got 6 negative inputs, one where it took me to the option screen for some reason, and then one when it remembered what it's actually supposed to do. Those are the levels of controls I'm working with here. So, if you see me die, and we have to redo anything, well, just bear that in mind. But for fairness' sake, this isn't the way to go. I don't know why it does that. I don't know if I never played this on the Dreamcast. The first version I ever had was the GameCube, and that's some time ago now. Where am I going? No. Oh, right, yeah. So, the Nosferatu's under the ice, and I need the crane key to use the crane. I think if I use the crane key to operate the crane, that'll break the ice to get the Nosferatu up, but also let out the giant spider, because, let's face it, we're going to be fighting Chekhov's spider at some point. I don't have the armaments to fight a hunter. That could have gone badly. I also have no idea how turning the power on will help Claire with the serum thing. I mean, maybe if I just, like, stick a tongue in a wall socket or something, we can electrocute the poison out of her. I'm not a doctor, but we could give it a try. I mean, you know, the old electro serum. When people's hearts stop, you know, they give them the old electric shock to get them back to life. Maybe that'll work here. I mean, I know that something you probably don't want to hear in a doctor is, maybe that'll work, but... No, maybe it won't. This isn't the way to go, is it? No. Was it? There was that twisty corridor that had at least one herb in, which I'm hoping is green. This one, I think. And there was a bit with, like, they called it a switchboard, and you have to put the octa handle in. I think this is... Ah, yeah, on the left there. But this is... Please be green, please be green, please be green. Bollocks. No, no, Please be green, please be green, please be green. Yes! See, if your inventory is full, it gives you the option to just take it there and then and actually be convenient. If your inventory isn't full, there's no option to just take it there and then anyway, you have to go through this nonsense. Oh, I'd love to get into the heads of whoever designed this. I mean, I just imagine they're just sitting there sort of typing away with one hand in the video game, just like crushing a hamster with their other hand, or just something very antisocial. Here we are, so... I've never heard of turning the power on by using a water valve thing before, but this is the kind of place where you have an electricity tap. Right, now we hit the switch. I've hit many of these switches in my life. Alright, and oh, more herbs! They were here the whole time. The real herb was in you all along. I'll remember you for later, Mr. Herb. So now... Oh, there was a door in this corridor that wouldn't open without the power being on, wasn't there? Oh, there's some nasty ghosting going on there. This is just like a straight PS2 emulation, I think. Oh no, it's in HD because of the PS3, but the frame rate is still low and nothing else is communicated at all. It's another mansion room from Resident Evil 1! See, I think, is that the same picture? There's nothing strange about... Well, in the original, or the remake at least, that might be one of those pictures that's a reference to a real picture. A woman drawing water. Again, Chris doesn't give any reaction to this being familiar. Yes. Oh, yes. No space left now, obviously, but... Oh, let's get ahead of the game. I don't want to waste that one shotgun shell, because those things are rare and precious. Is there something I can slide? I see you. I see you. Nice. Very nice. Alright, so... Serum workers? Again, veterans of the original, does it look familiar? No, not yet, not yet. No, I don't want a jewel. Back! Okay, it's forcing me to take a jewel. Red jewel? Great. Turn around. Except now I can't pick that up, can I? So... Okay, so I guess you put the red jewel back in, and then you take out the blue jewel and get whatever's on the other side, and there's going to be another use for those jewels. Okay, no, you know what? This looks kind of laboratorial, so I'm thinking serum. Kind of thinking we'll just go back to Claire and find a skeleton in jeans, but, you know, she's a tough girl. Oh, God. I don't like those sounds even more. Ew. Ugh. There's something shiny on the floor, but I can't pick it up because... Oh, I can't pick up the serum! What am I talking about? Okay, massive ant hive. Makes Chris dance. More herbs, more herbs. Remember the herbs, remember the herbs. If I look like I'm in trouble, just remind me that I've gone past all these pot plants, the witch can save me. I can't remember them all. No, Beautiful woman. Oh, Veronica was hot, was she? Oh, for fuck's sake, come on! Bloody fixed camera angles. It still beggars belief that there's people out there that are like, oh no, you need fixed camera angles in Resident Evil. They're a good thing, but no, fixed camera angles fucking suck. Down, boy, come on. Story time! Queen ant. Big. Remains of an ancient virus within the genes of a queen ant. So I think this is like the origin story for this virus. They just found it in an ant. That's it. Poking around with ants for whatever reason, found a virus. Yeah, usual megalomania thing. Dedicate your lives to a queen, death of a queen ant. Alexia sees herself as a queen ant and has basically pumped her full of a virus she found in an ant. Can we take a guess where that might be going? Yeah, and... Lisa's father's a test subject, we killed him. Oh, here we are. Because of this, I created an antidote in case of emergency and stored it inside the weapon chemical warehouse on the B2 floor. That was the one that was on fire, so we're going to need the extinguisher. The T Veronica virus, because they're really into their old ancestor Veronica. Yeah, that's the room that I said. So what we need now is the empty fire extinguisher. Bollocks. Again, that wasn't me getting caught, that's me just having no chance of seeing the things directly in front of me because of the design. I'm not happy about this. So, play Resident Evil 4 soon. Gonna play Resident Evil 4 soon. I can't play Resident Evil 4 with one hand. Because it's a good game. I've got the bullets for this, dude. Just stay down. What did I find? Oh, well, I mean, that's just too kind, really, isn't it? Can't see. No more of your shit. Computer terminal. Must have been a supercomputer. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that fits the description. Oh, the Queen Ant is dead. Oh, we know what that means for the hive. Oh, okay, yeah, that. If there's a fire extinguisher here. I'm clicking randomly and just getting, like, goodies at this point. I'm actually enjoying this. There was more to see out here, wasn't there? I think it's going to be time to scoff a herb or use a first aid spray because I'm going to need the space. Oh. Yeah, those were the computers we had at my school. I vividly remember my old computer teacher trying desperately to teach us kids, most of whom were too poor to ever conceivably own a computer, and therefore using the damn things or even understanding the basics of how a mouse worked. No chance at all. Another herb. Oh, this is where Alfred died, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I remember having like, the murders of time using computers, because I'd hold a mouse sideways, like, you know how you hold a mouse like that? I just kind of saw it and was like... And of course, every time I moved it up, it would move right, and every time I moved it down, it would move left, and it was like, ah. So I just had to fathom that out. It didn't ever occur to me to turn it around the right way. But then as a kid, I'd never seen one of these things before. Computers weren't widespread. It was, oh, I could never own one. They cost hundreds, thousands of pounds. Alright, so Alexia clearly not in her tube anymore. Although we knew that. Her brother saw her naked, and then... 2 sides of a coin. Ah, the paperweight thing. The paperweight thing. That had that on. Heart, spade, a crown. Heart, spade, a crown. Remember, heart, spade, a crown. When they get to a box, I'm going to dig it out and try and do heart, spade, a crown. Oh, what's this now? Oh. Oh, it's got nothing to do with the paperweight. Heart, spade, a crown. Hang on, hang on. 2 sides of a coin. And the paperweight was like a cube that had things on all sides, so... If I get the paperweight, see heart, spade, a crown, see whatever's opposite them, maybe that's the code. Because just saying heart, spade, a crown, then asking you to put that in seems a bit much, a bit too simple. Heart, spade, a crown. Oh, more story, okay. Virus research. Work continues on the T. Veronica virus, which I extracted from the Queen Ant. Lucky you. The more research, the more you're impressed by it. I mean, they're only ants. Come on, chick. Human body. Well, how's that likely to work out for you? Okay, so we know that in order to not turn into an Nosferatu monster, she froze herself for 15 years because that helps, because of the science. There we are, 15 years. Yeah, Alfred covered all this, and then he went crazy, but you didn't care because he sucked. Inept but loyal soldier ant. I mean, that's a burn. Given that he was so weirdly into his sister, he literally became her. I mean, she's awakened, and now she's the queen, I guess. And she has got tentacles, which I don't think are an ant thing, but generic superpowers are just kind of her thing. Alright, so... is this where the serum is? I don't know. We need that paperweight, which means we need a box. Which means we're backing and forthing a bit. Is it heart, spade, a crown? Heart, spade, a crown. Oh, you put it in the heart, spade, a crown. Yes. Thank you, Shrek. Once again, proving invaluable to the channel. Plus, thanks to you, I now remember to put the microphone on before I start streaming. So, yeah, feeling pretty professional about now. What would I do without you? I'd be talking... I'd just be... Because I forgot to turn the mic on. Spending 10 times as long as normal to finish the game because I don't have people to remember this shit. So presumably this leads back to the mansion as it did in the main game, but it's locked. Yeah, the bio has a key, but we can get to both sides of the door, so it's... Letting us through would save time, but... We already know what Code Veronica thinks of our time, so no. Haven't seen Steve since returning as Chris either. Oh, also, didn't we need the... We still have the valve handle. Yeah, didn't we need the valve handle to drain the water to get the thing that was in that tank in that other room? Alright, well, let's... No, okay, where... I need to see where the boxes are. Left and left again, okay. So if we go left, left again, find the box, get the paperweight, do the Heart Spade A Crown thing. My theory, anyway, which does ring a little bit of a bell of like playing this game millions of years ago, is that I look at the symbols on the thing and just reverse them. Because there's, like I say, he says they're two sides of the same coin, and then a paperweight's not a coin. Alfred, you dumb prick. But I'm seeing where you might be going with that. This way. No. Okay, so Heart, Spade, A, Crown. Heart is A, Spade is Crown, A is Heart, Spade. Jazz Jack. I know of Jazz Jack Rabbit. I mean, I didn't play a whole lot of floppy disks. So that's A, Crown, Heart, Spade. Let's just double check. Heart, A, Crown, Heart, Spade. A, Crown, Heart, Spade. A, Crown, Heart, Spade. I'm going to be extra risky and leave this here. A, Crown, Heart, Spade. A, Crown, Heart, Spade. Oh, hello. Missed you the first time. A, Crown, Heart, Spade. Yes, thanks, Shrek. Once again, the invaluablest and onlyest other person on the stream. A, Crown, Heart, Spade. Ah, don't you love the fact that you'll have to just nip back 2 rooms, but that's going to entail 30 unbroken seconds of watching door opening animations? It's classical. I mean, you know, I chose earlier on, I said I'm going to stream games that I like and have a personal connection to. I'm not just going to stream the same as everybody else. I'm not just going to follow the trends. I'm going to do this off my own back, and if I don't hit it as like the new Ninja or whatever, which I never wanted to do, I'm okay with that. But it does mean playing a lot of old man games that do put me through a lot of this old man shit. And I bought this on myself. And I bought this all on you as well. Yeah, also got to watch this unskippable decontamination scene every time we trigger the unskippable door opening animation, followed by another unskippable door opening animation. I mean, it's probably doing wonders for not wearing out my controller, but I'll screw you, ants. I don't think there's anything I can do to avoid taking ants damage. Okay, so A, Crown, Heart, Spade. A, Crown, Heart, Spade. A, Crown, Heart, Spade. Don't know why I'm trying to remember it. It's written right there. Here we are. So, yeah, he wrote the whole thing about his weird sister on there. So, A, Crown, Heart, Spade. Ah, imagine how annoyed I'd be if I'd gone with my initial impulse to just leave the paperweight behind. I left the paperweight behind, didn't I? Meaning, I have to go all the way back to the box, through all the doors, get the paperweight, come all the way back here, through all the doors, get whatever the hell the paperweight was talking about, go all... Like I've said many a time, I have a lot of love for classic Resident Evil. I will be overjoyed to be done with classic Resident Evil and get on to 4. Which is all kick-ass action scenes and Ashley ballistics. So while this incredible tedium is playing out, yeah, what have you been up to, Shrek? What's new with you since the last stream? What goes on in the swamp? Who knows? Not me. I played Resident Evil 5. Before Resident Evil 5 actually is Resident Evil Revelations, which is a prequel to Resident Evil 5, and actually leads directly into the Resident Evil Lost in Nightmares DLC, which takes place before Resident Evil 5. And I always want to play Eat, Sleep, Work, Eat, Sleep, Repeat. Do you know what? If you're eating good stuff and you love your work, you've got a pretty good life there. What else could you need, really? Yeah, no, I always mean to play Lost in Nightmares before Resident Evil 5. Every time I play Resident Evil 5, I'm on a new system, and you have to have got halfway through Resident Evil 5 to unlock Lost in Nightmares. So, again, I've not played any of these on the PS5 yet, so we'll be playing Resident Evil 5 as is. Lost in Nightmares will be covered in the cutscene. It's good DLC, but yeah, no, Revelations is a game I'm looking forward to playing again, because if I recall, it's a good one. Have I gone the wrong way? Certainly pressed the wrong button. Yeah, I remember. This was the way to... Yes. I've gone the wrong way for the paperweight, but this is the way to go for the... whatever we use the valve handle on. I do not want to run afoul of a hunter. Well, I've got the shotgun shells now, but I'd rather keep those for like a good party. This is the one. This is the one. Julie showed me a picture of your cat, which looks like it's wearing a scarf in that adorable picture. And the image of a cat in a scarf looking... I think self... Wait, what? Okay, we can't do this either. Your cat is famous now. It's on... It's a chair. Move past the chair. Thank you. Yeah, no, that's a famous cat. That's a good-looking cat. And that's a cat that looks like it knows it's famous. I mean, I've worked around famous people before. I've seen that look in many an eye. So this is getting annoying. I have no idea how on God's green earth I'm supposed to... No. Oh god, you think just mixing around the map and inventory buttons wouldn't screw me up so much, but it is messing me up. Right. Do you know what? I think if you think your cat has schizophrenia, I think that's actually a sensible attitude for a cat. They all feel a bit like they've got schizophrenia. That's healthy cat behaviour. It's only a problem in humans. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Cats are the only pet that acting like a complete dick is just considered like what they're meant to do. If your dog does it, you get it neutered and you have the vet look at it. If your cat does it, it's a cat. It's just a cat. What are you going to do with it? But then you boot it across the room to teach it a lesson, and everybody acts like you're the dick. Bloody cat. Yeah. Alright, so now getting this paperweight is all I got going on. I don't know how to turn the valve handle into a square. I'm hoping it'll come up. But for now, the only lead I have is paperweight. Yeah, the only cat breeds I know are the ones without hair and the other ones. That's it. I know there are cat breeds as well, because people tell me what breed their dog is, and I'm like, I know a few dog breeds. If it's like a Peloponnesian short-haired spaniel, I'm like, oh, that is... But, yeah, cats, it's oddly simple. I guess it has to be simpler because cats themselves are so much more complicated. Have I gone the wrong way again? Yes, I have. Where is the big... lift? Oh, was this the lift? Getting confused now. Oh, I need to pick up the things behind the statue as well. Plus, behind the statue there was what looked like magnum bullets, and I've not come across a magnum yet, so I could do with a magnum. I really want to finish this game tonight. I really do. Okay. So I really hope serum falls out of whatever opens when we put the paperweight in. Okay. Yep. No. Again, it's a paperweight in a drawer. Could we not have put just anything in there? Oh boy. Oh, it's Alfred! Well, he's seen better days. You're not carrying serum, Alfred, though, are you? You've done your last little girlish laugh and put on your sister's underwear for the last time. Well, yeah, well, looks it. Doesn't mean you can't rob the corpse. Ooh, valuable. Right, can't help but notice a bit of a lack of serum. No crane key to get Nosferatu out, presumably to nick his earring, I think it was. Oh wait. Yep. Okay. So I think we can stick that into the picture in the fake mansion. We'll have to go past Claire and have an awkward conversation with her about why we still haven't found the serum. That's not the map button! Does it find again? Wasn't anything, was it? So once again, I am a little lost as to where to find this serum. Yeah, I'm mentally going through the map in my head, trying to remember where things are. Okay, so are these magnum bullets? Are we going to get a magnum at some point? Because I could do with... And then I won't have room to take the other eye, will I? Oh wait, no, I have to put the jewel back in, and then we'll... yeah. Oh, hello, Lenny. Yes, Spider-Man does indeed do whatever a spider can. Shoots a web from his butt. Gets squashed with a newspaper by me. And now I won't be able to take whatever's on the other side. I bet it's serum. That's the... Alright, we're gonna have to go wasting valuables. No other way for it. Ironically, for a first aid spray, this is gonna really hurt, but... I am good, thank you, Lenny. I'm committed to finishing Code Veronica. Put the jewel back. Put the jewel back. You know what? There's herbs everywhere. I don't need to make a big deal out of this. It's just I wasted one aid spray. It hurt, but okay. Let's just move on. So with the square thing, we now need to go back to the chest and get the valve, and go back to the thing with the thing, and put the square thing in the thing, and get the whatever the thing is. Nosebleed. But yes, back to your question before I started making strange sounds. I'm over the COVID. I'm streaming when I can. I'm committed to finishing this game like now, like in this sitting, because I've had enough. I've had enough fixed camera angles. I've had enough rotate and run. I've had enough of, well, not Steve, because Steve is somewhere we haven't actually seen. Again, lovely to have beautiful magnum bullets for a beautiful magnum gun, which is really powerful, but we don't have. Now, if we ram in this kind of old school looking adapter into there, Where? Okay, now we're cooking. I don't know what we're cooking or where we are, but we're cooking it. No question there. If we go past the mansion lobby, I'm going to shove the jewel up the picture, which I think is this way and right. Yeah, well, as you remember last time, Steve tried to escape with Claire in the snowmobile thing through Antarctica in t-shirts and like crop tops, so would have been dead of hypothermia within 2 minutes or so. But they didn't even shiver. I mean, they were hardcore. Then they got wang-paled by a massive penis tentacle that came from seemingly nowhere thanks to Alexia. Claire we found. Claire and Chris were reunited. Claire's now poisoned. Yes, I was right. And Steve... See, Claire insists he's somewhere in the facility. I don't care. I'm happy just flying off and calling Steve collateral damage. But Claire's insisting that we find him, but we have to cure her first. So we'll rescue Steve, even though I blame all of this on him. Just Claire won't shut up about it. And then we'll see. These I think we'll need as well at some point. Yeah. Oh, and there's another one in the big ant room, wasn't there? 2. Okay, so it's breaking my heart having to pretend I care about Steve. I mean, let's just say that one of the zombies we killed was probably Steve. Oh, hey Julie, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. And, you know, it's tragic and all. Steve died, boo-hoo, you know. I mean, was his family going to miss him? No. Orphan boy. But, you know, tragic, deep tragic, hearts and thoughts and prayers, all that. And move on. Claire and Chris are far better characters that we like, and aren't Steve. Claire will find herself a new boyfriend. You know, she's young, she's hot, she can have any more she wants. Why she'd want whiny DiCaprio wannabe is beyond me. But as the big brother... Oh, Julie, you're dealing with London transport, and it's cold out there as well, so, thinking of you... Ah, nope. Metal Gear Solid. Ah, shit. See, that hunter was right there. That hunter wasn't spawned. That hunter was just like waiting in the corridor, with having a fag waiting for Chris to show up. Well, let's kick the can down the road and deal with it after this. So, what's in here? It doesn't look like either serum or a fire extinguisher. Oh no, we need the fire extinguisher to get the serum. And then we shove the serum up Claire. And then win. Given what's gone on with Alfred and Alexia, Chris applying the serum to Claire, any which way it gets in there, wouldn't even be the weirdest, most incestuous thing in this game. Let's be honest, it's been a bit of a shit show in that regard. And we've found... Pick it up, dickballs. A key. Crane key, okay. Back to the ice room. Oh, good lordy lo. Oh, and it's a poison one as well. You know what? I've been very good. I've solved a lot of puzzles. I did really good work on the paperwork thing, thanks to Trek mostly. I deserve this. Yeah, come on, boy. Up you go. I know you're going to come back. And then I'm just going to boom. And I'm also going to boom. Music's still playing. I know that. Yeah. Nice try. Think you're all fancy with your shiny purple makeup, but Captain Jonathan F. Shotgun begs to differ. Where am I? No, we're right by the crane room. I think I'll take care of the hunter in this corridor as well, because... Let's face it, I use this corridor quite a bit, and... Although, if he's not in my way, I could just keep, like, knocking him down with one shotgun shell and running away. And things like, yeah, we'll be back for you later, bitch. Now, if you remember with the giant vagina monster, it was in the water... Oh, you're straight. Okay, you take care. Don't lose sleep on my account. And hopefully on the next one we'll be playing something a lot more modern and a lot more fun. So Thanks for the assistance. And here's a giant spider to say goodnight, because we know you love giant spiders. That thing's got to be dead. Your sister. Bye. You gonna say bye, Nosferatu? Oh god, it's the real Ashford.
That is how I dispose of insignificant bugs. Said the spider to the fly. How do you wish to die?
How do you do? I have elocution lessons. Giant spider. Nailed it. Lenny, why have you been awake for 36 hours? Go to bed, boy. It's not big and it's not clever. This is from a man who's voluntarily playing Resident Evil Code Veronica. Okay, big spider. Now, is this going to be one of Resident Evil's rather docile spiders? Because this guy seems, ironically for the environment, pretty chill. Don't be anxious. Have a cup of tea. Can you tell I'm not a licensed therapist? Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm glad we found this, but I don't know how useful it is because I still need a fire extinguisher and I haven't got one. Oh, shut up. Yeah, I mean, insomnia sucks. I've been there, but I don't know what the solution is. But do try and sleep, because losing sleep will just make you more anxious. Kind of like this game isn't doing me any favours, although it's more putting me to sleep. That's bad, dude. 46 hours without sleep is like you're barely functioning. It's like, maybe it's just me, like an old man thing, but I really start to appreciate the value of sleep because it lets me like heal aches and pains, and just it gets, your body repairs a lot when it sleeps. It's like, I've seen like workout routines that factor in sleep alongside exercise because the two are so important for development. So yeah, don't overburn it. A lot of people overburn it when they're young, and that leads to, oh, I'm gonna have to trip this guy up, aren't I? Where are you? I know you're here. Huh. Okay. There's a freebie. Yeah, no, sleep. Sleep when you're young, you'll look younger and feel younger when you're older. Lose a lot of sleep and drink a lot when you're young, you will look a lot older when you're still young. It's a nasty little kind of cycle. I'm a bit lost again. I mean, I'm going to stick this jewel in this picture, but after that... Oh, your headphones are about to die. You're on the train. I'm sorry you're having a shit time. Right, let's ram this up here. No. I still always get my nap and inventory buttons from the wrong way around. Well, there you go. I mean, I'm sure a lot of it's your natural maturity. Okay, that's 2. Now what? What have we even got left? Fine. I remember downstairs was another dragonfly wing, so we'll get that. Claire, sorry Claire, still no luck finding anything even remotely. Well, if you're tall, then people will assume you're older. Not an issue I have, but I hear from tall people. I mean, one of the kids I grew up with was a year older than me, and he grew to about 6'3", and he was there at like 13. So people always assumed he was growing up at 13. And like, yeah, that's it can be a lot for a kid to take on. I mean, a lot of kids want to be taken more seriously when they're younger, so as not to be infantilized, whereas older kids kind of lose out on a certain amount of being a kid because people just don't see them that way anymore, just because they're like, hi. So, yeah, you have an opposite childhood issue to the one I had in that respect, but yeah. To use the excuse my mum would always use when she was buying me a school uniform 7 sizes too big because she didn't want to buy new ones as I grew, you'll grow into it. 6'6", he's younger than you. I mean, these lads exist. They do exist, and I used to know a very huge fella who started growing at a really young age, and he grew so fast, he needed medical painkillers just because of the growing pains. It hurt him so much to grow as fast as he did. It was just agony, just existing. Kind of like walking through this corridor. So who thought, yeah, we'll have ants stun Chris and you'll just watch the same animation over and over and over again with no control. I mean, 6'6" is like, that's when you're getting sort of too big for the world. It's not designed for people that big. Oh, man. What's in here? I know we've been here. I'm lost now. Should have turned on the lights in here, but nothing came on. Oh, I'd say something, Julie, but you can't hear me, so apologies to anybody who speaks sign language and understands that, and if I just said anything horrifically horrific. What am I doing? That's the map button. Okay, so I think the blue rooms are cleared. Yes, are there any red rooms? Yeah, I know that one. Where the hell is this empty fire extinguisher I must need? Because they've been everywhere now. Thanks for the translation, Lenny. So, apologies for the lack of stimulation this bit. I'm mentally going over the entire map, trying to find anywhere that this fire extinguisher could be. I've been to every room. There are no doors left that I haven't opened that I can open. There's a yellow flashing diamond where that statue was. I don't know why. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I don't think I've got any key items left at all to follow up on. No. Alfred's jewel. Nothing in that room. Nothing in that corridor. All that one, all that one. Oh, if you can lip read, that's a superpower right there. I think we're just gonna have to wander around aimlessly until we find something, because I'm out of options. I've used all the items. It's making me get all the bits and jewels and the bits and pieces I'll need later, but for now, I know we need the fire extinguisher to fill it in that thing to get past the fire to get where the serum is. I don't know where it could be. Don't need any jewels. Hang on. This thing was operated by power, and it's the power that means I can't take both jewels at the same time. But we can turn the power on and off from somewhere, can't we? So if I turn the power off and come back here, that way I can get both jewels. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with both jewels, but I could theoretically do that. But then I'd have no reason to do that. So I'm just thinking out loud at this point. I can smell burning from how hard my brain is having to work to just figure out where the hell to go. I just don't know. It's not in that room on the right because that's the save room. It can't be here because there's nothing here. Where would the fire extinguisher be? And we found the thing full of anti-fire extinguishment juice. Oh, hello, is that green herb? I'm not going to take it, but it's good to remember. Yeah, actually, I will take it, which I may live to regret. We've been around here. Oh, Lenny, God bless you for transcribing everything I'm saying for Julie. Transcribe power saver. Yes, I know how to do that. I just currently don't have any reason to take both. All I need is a fire extinguisher, and I just have no idea where that could be. We've been everywhere. I mean, we've been everywhere multiple times. Maybe in that room where I upgraded the handgun or something? You're doing some spy shit right now, Lenny. I feel like I've gone through the wrong door again, haven't I? And I've gone through the specific wrong door. That means I have to watch 3 cutscenes before I can turn back and retreat. Oh no, I haven't. Okay. Or have I? Okay. Do you know what? Whatever the fuck, I'm finishing this game tonight. I have had enough of this shit. I know some people get off on this confusing puzzle fixed camera shit. And I love me some Resident Evil, but it's weird. I love the series, but I hate a lot of the staples of the series. And moments like this, I am not enjoying myself. But we will persevere. And we will go this way because that's the right way to go. Bottle's not tapped, which is the correct way to drink your water. Ideally glass bottled, not plastic because of BPAs. The more you know. Which apparently raise estrogen in men and reduce muscle mass and increase fat. Something. Oh, that hunter will be back, won't it? If that hunter's back, I swear to God, I'll smack that hunter right there. Okay, it's not back. So that's the room with the fire extinguishment in. Much as I hate to do it, I'm not going to do this all night. I will pull out my phone and just look up where the hell is the empty fire extinguisher. Hey, giant spider. Again, this spider is surprisingly just chill. I mean, he spits a bit of acid at you, but for the most part, you know, it's good. Live and let live. Well then, how often do you see glass water bottles in anywhere? Alright, see this doesn't need to look anywhere. There's a cupboard here with stuff in. Is there... This seems like the kind of supply cupboard that you keep a fire extinguisher in, but there's nothing here. There's nothing... There's an ink ribbon. Brilliant, thanks game. No, there's nothing here either. Yeah, that's... We're done with that, dude. We're done with that. We've used the valve handle. Alright, nothing there. Maybe over... Yeah, glass is too dangerous. Toxic chemicals, fine. Glass is too dangerous. That's where we're at these days with the regulations. I'm gonna check that room that was full of zombies. Undoubtedly waste a bunch of ammo and health in the process, but if it's not in here, I'm pulling out my phone and I'm just looking it up because I just don't know where this thing could be. There's nowhere left to look. But we got past that previous boss fight that I thought was so broken. It was impossible. Do you know, if she actually refilled the bottle so much for 10 years, any chemicals that could have broken off from it probably did, and she probably like made it safe again just from the fact that everything that came off it that could come off did come off. No, nothing here, is there? Alright, so in that case, I surrender, I officially give up, I'm just Googling it. So again, I'm going to be horribly unprofessional and use my phone on stream. Empty extinguisher. See, Julie sometimes tells me she's scared of puzzles in games. Don't be scared of puzzles in games, you can just fucking cheat! The internet's a wonderful thing. Empty extinguisher. Yeah, that's it. There. Where is it? The extinguisher, it can be refilled. Ah. So, if you recall, we found an empty extinguisher way back at the beginning of the game when we were doing that metal detector thing. I put it in the metal detector drawer and never took it back out. So it's on the other side of the world. It's not even in the game anymore. I'm looking to see if there's a workaround for that, or if again it's been one of those things where I just can't finish the game now. Because this game has a lot of stuff like that. I could just be dead man walking at this point. It can be. You have to use it. Be sure to store it in an item box. What if you don't, though? Yeah, it's a key item. Where can I find the fire extinguisher? Yeah, I'm really speaking in garbled sentences. It's on the other side of the game. You're supposed to take it out of the metal detector and put it in the box to use it now. We do not need the fire extinguisher, but it helps you get the Magnum 45 rounds of handgun ammo. Magnum exciting go back here. Oh, so this doesn't lead to the serum. Okay. I've been assuming the serum was in the room that I need the fire extinguisher to get to. Apparently you need the fire... If you don't take the fire extinguisher, which I didn't do, you can't refill it, which I now can't do. But if that happens, all that's behind the fire is a Magnum and lots of Magnum bullets that makes it much easier from here on out, which could make it so difficult from here on out it's literally impossible, but that's a different issue. Meaning I should be able to go into the room with the fire and find the serum before the fire. Probably. So if I go this way, okay, wrong turn. Way. And then we can save Claire and do whatever happens next. So yeah, I've basically been smashing around the game trying to find something I never could have found because I kind of had it all along, but at the same time can't hold it now. Hey, Chill Spider! I like this guy. I like Chill Spider. It's nice to find a Resident Evil monster that just like live and let live, you know? Chill Spider. Chill Spider, you cool. I think Chill Spider's the real star of Code Veronica. So this leads down to the room. I think it's like I said earlier, it's like an RE1 where the serum is somewhere that you've had access to all along. These lads weren't here last time, so there it is. Again, it's randomly appeared somewhere that I had access to all along, but it never appeared until now. I can't fight them when they super speed, yeah, and now I'm holding my shoulder again. Right, so now we can go back and save Claire. We never needed to bother with the fire extinguisher, that was just for a really good weapon, which I would love, but don't have access to, so fuck me. Right, I am going to save, I'm going to load up on ammo, because I have a feeling that as soon as we save Claire, there's going to be one of those surprise boss fights, and one of those surprise motherfucker boss fights nearly killed me last time. I'm not sure why the game let me past, ultimately. It just either was broken or took pity on me. because with Nosferatu, I just shot all the ammo I had into it and it still didn't die because I wasn't prepared for a boss fight, because why would I be? But then it just, after 3 or 4 tries, it just let me pass with like using half of my ammo, and it made no sense at all. Weird design. Weird approach to gameplay design back in 2000. But this time, I'm going to... Yeah. But on the plus side, we're about to save Claire, a good character. Plus a character who's both a hot girl and not completely insane and kind of fucking her own brother. So, plus. You could be a professional transcriber, Lenny. You are literally just what's the word? Again, my brain is so fried I can't think of basic words now. Which is a bad time to be on the internet, really. Alright, Alexia. Now, Claire took the grenade launcher and we can't access it. But I'll tell you what we have got. Oh. Lentils. We've got magnum bullets we can't use, a bunch of stuff, guns we don't have, and... okay. I'll tell you what we have got, potential boss. 10 of those! 10! And 395 of those, but those suck. Do you know what? I'm not even going to take the bowgun rounds. They're incredibly bad, and I've got like 150 handgun bullets, so if that's not enough, then it is game over, because I can't take down something that takes more than 150 handgun bullets and 10 bowgun bolts and all my shotgun shells. I might be wrong. Maybe there's no boss fight here and I'll get to be like, hey Claire, give me the shit back. Okay. I don't really want to go in with only one healing item. Ah, you know what, fuck it, I saved. Who cares if I die? I don't care if I live or die. I'm a sexy, rebellious type. I don't care. I don't care for your rules, man. Yeah, rebel without a cause. Which kind of just makes you an asshole. Because then what are you rebelling against? Nothing. You're just being a dick for the sake of being a dick and not obeying rules for the sake of not obeying rules without any concern for what they are. It's a fucking stupid title, though. I'm coming, Claire. There is no conceivable way Claire can still be alive, but I'm coming, Claire. Got myself a bag of what looks like someone else's blood. Gonna pump it into my sister.
Claire, I'll take care of you now.
Rebellious and sexy, the same thing, Lenny. Shut up.
Feeling better?
What did you do with that blood? Did he like squirt it in her mouth
Just
or
like
something?
a big brother, huh? You're always looking out for your little sister.
This sounds like the beginning to a porn. Oh boy.
It's Alexia!
Yeah.
Alexia? There really is an Alexia?
Yeah, it wasn't just her weird incestuous brother in drag.
It is almost time, you genetically inferior siblings.
Ooh, pseudo-intellectual burn. It's alright, Julia, back in time for the drama.
She might know where Steve is.
Let's go.
Oh, she might actually. You can keep him. Oh god, the penis tentacle. So we got split up again already. Who could have seen that coming? Although given how partner AI generally works in Resident Evil, that might not be a bad thing.
Chris!
Hey, this guy punches boulders, I wouldn't worry too much.
No!
Oh, yay, Steve's still alive.
Just go. I'll be fine.
But Chris...
You've got to save Steve. Go!
I mean, you haven't got to, but I don't really want you around because... Yep. Off you go, love. Bye-bye. Oh, so we're back to being Claire now. Yes, and we've got no health. We're on danger, Christ. Oh, yes, I think she's on danger because I left her... I got her poisoned in the first place when I was fighting... whatever I was fighting before. That's why I've also got no ammo left. But I think if I hadn't got her on danger, then we wouldn't have had to find the serum. And we basically would have skipped the last hour of gameplay. But my punishment is being on danger when I get Claire back. Which is a stupid punishment because they immediately give you all the stuff to make yourself not on danger. So... ta-da! And I'll just throw a little... I mean, all we're rushing to do is save Steve, so... You know, that's what I call the definition of a no-rush situation. So let's enjoy this nice statue. Looking at the candlestick there, are ya? I can do an impression of this statue. Nice. Shotgun shells. Me and Chris share an item box. See, Claire's got the grenade launcher. That's where that got to. And here's the box. Wow, everything's just coming up Claire today. That's a classic Resident Evil 1 shotgun hook, if I say so myself. Ooh, what's in this item box? Shut up, Steve, you'll be fine. With your screaming and your stupid girl face. Let's... Well, I think we'll have a bit of that, yeah, have a bit of that too. I can't remember what this detonator's for. Do we need a detonator? It's probably something I missed. I'm not doing a 100% run of this game by any stretch of the imagination. Alright, okay, good stuff, good stuff. And now a little bit of this, and a little bit of that, and there we go. Alright, Steve, stop being so bloody melodramatic, here we come. God, I'm too good to you. Parasitic bastard. This is another Resident Evil 1 corridor, and in the first game I believe you could push some of these to get extra stuff. Not here, no. I mean, I'm not going to, like, stop trying to push these things, but... Okay, come on out, what's up here? Oh, that was a... I don't have too many of these bullets, so don't take the piss too much. Okay, you're taking the piss now. Come on, an entire clip just to go up a corridor. Yeah. Okay, yep, there goes half my handgun bullets. Thanks for that. I'm calling Steve a drama queen. With that haircut. Come on. Anything good? Yes! Ooh, that's very good. That's very good. Alright, Steve. Your princess in leather armor, which sounds a bit kinkier than I offended. I'm offending someone one way or the other, Lenny. I'm leaning into it. Oh, blimey. Down, boy, down, boy, down, boy. Now, Chris has, like, all the handgun bullets in his pocket, which we can't access, so let's not get carried away with this shit, alright? Taking the piss now, come on, this is too much, too much. You dead? Okay, Steve, here we come to save the day. I expect a handwritten apology for this. Is that a leather-bound dog? All I've got here is what's ST1INA top 3 times. So, what's this? Card reader. Of course it is. Okay, so now we need to find the card. Okay, Steve, when I said we're coming, I didn't mean like now. I mean, I probably will go that way at some point. Don't ask for an ETA or anything. I'm not equipped for that. You're clearly going to wake up, aren't you? I mean, have we been past any corpses in this game that haven't woken up and tried to eat us? Not loving this. Ooh, what's this now? I didn't know it was that kind of stream, but you bought the leather dog, so I guess we're rolling with the punches. The extra family's most important secret. They have more secrets? I'm sick of these bastards. Safety precautions. Self-destructive eyes. Take a drink. Everybody is used to these streams. Self-destructive activation code in the computer. Once inputted, all door locks will be released. So, as usual, we're going to be doing a self-destruct sequence with all the doors open. And I even remember there being a door by Chris's plane, so... Oh, there it is. Elevator that connects directly to the hangar. Escape from the lab. Yeah, please remember that I've used the name of my beautiful ancestor in the activation code. Wait, the ancestor they're always talking about? Could it be code Veronica? That is an Among Us dog. Again, I just got Watts ST1 poster twice. But if I look on this tablet I've got here, that's an Among Us dog. And I think he's the one that did it. Oh, I think it was Helen Handel, thank you very much. I can't see how this is helping, but it's Resident Evil, so... Yeah, there you go. Of course the security keycard was sealed in a crystal ball and hidden in an antique cannon. Of course it was. I noticed that. Does that keep coming down at regular intervals, or... I mean, So if I run under that, is it going to crush me? Oh, ooh, okay. Yeah, the PS5 has trouble with emotes. I think this is why the pro streamers use complicated computer setups that I can't afford or understand, whereas I'm just streaming directly from the console. How the hell do you go about sealing an item that you want to keep safe in a crystal ball? Oh, this might be stupid, but... If I press the wrong button... Fucking hell, it worked. Okay, did not expect that to work. Do I need bowgun bolts? I mean, really? Oh, I don't want to... If I go back under that, I'm going to die, aren't I? Well, I have got my barely capable tablet using the window open, and subsequently allowing me to see... I've got to do a boss fight with 12 acid rounds and some pistol bullets. If I run under that, it's going to... Okay. Nope, okay. I don't get that thing, but I don't think I ever have to go back there. Last thing I need is more bowgun bolts. What's up here? Okay, Steve, I've got the card to set you free. I'll be there in, like, half an hour. Just checking up here, you know, you'll be fine. You're having a rare old scream and oh, it's the top of the ant hill thing, and this looks... Both devices simultaneously. Charting. Okay. I mean, we're getting ahead of ourselves here, but good to know, good to know. How do I have your health? Alright, Steve, curiosity satisfied. I've done my shopping, I've reorganized my bookshelf, and now it's time to rescue you. You were like next on my schedule after all those things. Oh, Iblisi, before this playthrough it had been... I had it on the GameCube. And there's been a lot of me wandering around incredibly lost while anybody who knows the game would have been screaming at the monitor. Okay, we're locked in, so I did also notice I have a few memories of this. Oh, you too, yeah. I don't come across many people who played this on the GameCube. Most people it was PS2. If there's the boss fight, I am boned. Got 12... Actually, if it's a pretty easy boss. Steve? Oh, hello. It's that guy!
Steve?
Yay, we found Steve.
Oh, Claire.
Because the straps weren't enough, we had to put a giant axe there to make sure.
Who did this to you?
Steve, slide down a bit. It's like it's not.
That crazy woman
restrained.
told me she was gonna perform the same experiment on me that she did on her own father. She's
Oh, he's a
completely
Nosferatu.
insane.
Oh. I think you forgot to mention the part where maybe she already did the experiment.
What's wrong?
Claire!
Oh, Julie, you're back just in time to be reunited with Steve. He's not doing great. Oh boy. I hope you like larger boys, Lenny, because he's gone all Resident Evil. I'm not even going to try and fight that bastard. I'm running the fuck away.
No, wait!
Oh, and they had to give him an axe as well. Okay, not fighting here, running back to the big room. He's still got Alfred. Oh, wait. Oh, I don't like any. Oh, turn around, turn around. Ah, okay, that was undodgeable. I think running there was the right call. I know you liked him for some reason, Claire, but I mean, the exit door's right there, and... Oh no, his penis tentacles. And I went through so much effort to save you. All the doors I've needed to find keys for, and you can just hack straight through. I'm feeling a bit salty. You know how to pick them, Claire.
Claire!
Oh, Steve.
Oh, he's de-hulking. He's de-hulking. Oh, they're playing sad anime music. I mean, he looks okay.
You're
Bit green.
warm.
Steve, you've got to hang in there, okay? My brother's come to save us. We're getting out of
Well,
here.
I mean, there are only 2 seats in that
You are-
plane, Claire.
Brother kept his promise. I'm sorry, I cannot.
What? What are you saying?
I'm glad that I met you. I love you,
Oh, that's kind of sweet.
Claire.
Steve? Steve? Steve?
Flick him. I know, right? Put some clothes on, Steve, you dead hoe. Oh, that's tragic. If it's a tear, Lenny, it must be just something smeared on the lens. Oh, well. That's a shame. Tragic, tragic. Meanwhile... Yeah. She's just been standing there laughing this whole
At
time.
last.
Oh,
I
blimey, it's
found
Wesker
you,
himself. That's a
Come
very
with me.
Shakespearean entrance.
You're responsible for the creation of the T. Veronica virus.
I love the fact the camera can barely keep his face in
And
shot.
now the only existing sample is in your body. I want it. Now.
So again, Wesker's master plan was just to find Alexia, turn her and be like, come on, give it to me. Give me the thing. Oh, Julie, your tech issues. I mean, Wesker's last master plan ended with him getting skewered through the guts by a tyrant. I think he needs to outsource this shit. Oh, blimey. Oh, blimey, like Alfred, we now get to see Alexia naked. But we're not blood relatives, so it's okay for us to enjoy it. I'm not enjoying it. Alright, Wesker, well, I mean, we were always in for a good time when Wesker's on screen, but if you want to deal with this... Yeah... How did you not predict this, Al? Alright, superpowered tyrant woman versus Matrix knockoff Wesker Kung Fu super whatever. And Chris is also there, so that's good.
You're coming with me.
Again, his whole plan is just to ask her to go with him, with no incentive at all. That's pretty cool. Oh! That's some pimp hand. The flaming blood thing is cool. The way she just flicks her own blood everywhere. Team up, team up, team up, team up. Oh, he's on fire. Alright, never mind.
Chris, since you're one of my best men, I'll let you handle this.
Wesker, you total pussy. Alright, I've got a lot of handgun bullets, but that's kind of it, so... Oh, she spits poison, okay. Okay, so she's got one that goes at you, and one that goes in an arc, which is incredible. And that poison thing, that's going to be a dip. Wait. Does that fire ever turn off? Wait, that was it? Oh, Wesker. You had, like, superpowers and stuff, and I took her down with, like, half a clip of handgun? I've got 14 bullets left, and 133 in my pocket. Alexia, you suck. Wesker, you suck. Chris rules all. Boulder's punching for life. You know what? I'm going to give you like a 2000s Dreamcast era teabagging. Yeah! Where's that face? Yeah! This is how we do it. We rotate without moving like we're on a fucking cake carousel. Yeah! This is actually weirdly satisfying. I'm just going to do this for a while. Claire will be fine. I mean, it's not like she has to save Steve anymore. It's not like the self-destruct system's been activated or anything. Okay, enough of that. You suck, Alexia. I want you to remember that with all this... I've been reading File... Oh, hello, what's this? Oh, yeah, we need that to put in the picture. File after file I've read about how she's going to take over the world with this power that she developed for 15 years, and now less ammo than it takes to put down a hunter, and she's dead. So, yes, you've been red-fielded, ma'am. And... I'm going to make it official Resident Evil canon that we're using that as a verb. Redfielded, bye. Let's go redfield the crap out of this shit. But first, let's put whatever the hell that was in here and complete our mural of 3 dickheads that we've all killed. All of whom have been redfielded. Yes. Alright. In retrospect, I should have seen it coming. Ah, well, we redfielded her once, we'll redfield her ass again. And that's why we go in this door. I do think my big pile of handgun bullets are only going to get me so far. Lenny, I was just enjoying the surprise victory. Oh, books. code Veronica. Ah, he said it! He said it! He said the thing! I mean, he read it. He read it! He read it! Long years of research, inherent intelligence that administers the intelligence of all men. I don't think that's a thing that really exists. Looking at absolute value of intelligence artificially. Artificial intelligence. I think this is like sci-fi science from people who clearly don't understand science. Alright, you see many things coming, do you, Lenny? I'm going to take that in a completely non-dirty way. Oh, so Alexi's intelligence was made artificially. The boy had higher intelligence than normal. Have you met Alfred? He thinks he's his own sister. Not exactly a banner day at the laboratory there, writer of this file. Not enough for him to be considered a genius. Wow, like the time he tried to kill us with a sniper rifle from 3 feet away and missed. The girl had unmatched intelligence. He allowed her to be classified as a genius. Oh, Alexander Ashford, the Nosferatu that we already killed. And herbs, we don't need herbs, oddly. Yeah, I didn't take an entire hit throughout that entire fight, so... Unlocked. Does this lead somewhere we know? Oh, there's still all that weird shit with the... I don't think I ever need to go back that way, do I? No, I'm fine, I'm fine. And again, if anybody pops up in the comments who knows Code Veronica really well, I think I'm open to backseat gaming on this one, because I have the... Oh, Claire's still crying, that's sad, that's sad. What do you say to your little sister
Claire?
when her boyfriend has
that you,
just
Claire?
professed his love after turning into a monster and trying to kill her?
No.
Family troubles. What would you say to your little sister in that situation? Question for the
Hey,
chat.
is Steve with you?
I mean, Chris has got this. You know, he's going to Redfield the crap out of this. He's got it. Hey, how's Steve?
Steve, he...
He what? He dumped you? It believes you. The amount of this I just can't remember is. But then I get flashes that I do remember. Occasionally I just kind of go, "Oh, I know what's coming."
No, I can't.
All right, you just Wow, Lenny, you've moved on from Steve real fucking
There
fast.
should be a self-destruct system somewhere.
And Chris always looks good,
If you activate it,
even with like
all
6
the
polygons.
electronic locks might be deactivated.
Gee, what kind of system would electronically deactivate all the locks? And possibly need some kind of countdown. Alright. Wait, what's this security thing she just gave me? Oh wait, no, no. I'm overthinking it, Fine. Yep. Go inside. Oh, I think we can use this upstairs. I can't help but notice the game hasn't given me an opportunity to get Claire's weapons back. That could be a problem because she has the grenade launcher. Plus the tone of the music suggests the ending is coming up. Hang on. Oh no, this is a dragonfly thing we need, isn't it? Yeah, I don't have that, whatever that is. Where do we need this? Okay. Oh, clearly we need to get Claire out for that. So yeah, I want my weapons back because I don't really have the armaments to fight a fight like a proper fight. Alexia went down like a chump. That was just like a lucky one-off for me. But outside of that, Alright, well, we'll play by ear. What good is that key again? We've got a security key. Oh, you know what? Nobody whips Chris Redfield with a massive penis tentacle. Yeah. Redfielded. That should be his official catchphrase. Oh, there was that weird shotgun hook from Resident Evil 1 we found. I don't want to sacrifice my shotgun, but I'm kind of in the market for whatever the hell I get for doing this. Alright, now I'm literally just doing this because there's that famous puzzle in 1 and 7 about dumping the shotgun, so... series knowledge. Hey, grenades! For the grenade launcher we don't have! I mean, I'm kind of thinking they could just have a picture of a middle finger back there, but I'll take them. Sure, yeah. Plenty of grenades. And we'll put them straight in the box, because, no bloody use for those yet. Oh. Actually, a bit of housekeeping. And in terms of fun inventory management, another reason to look forward to Resident Evil 4. Anything else here I've forgotten that's useful? I never found a use for the Luger replica or the detonator. I don't know what those are for. Oh no, I'll have this back. Alright. Didn't have to sacrifice anything, got some free stuff. Anything else? Yeah, that just leads back to the main hall, doesn't it? So... Actually, just... Yes, and it's all broken, so... I will check it anyway. Knowing my luck, there'll be a really important key item, like, stuck somewhere. Yeah. It's one of those games you can't apply logic to, partly because it's so old and partly because it's so fuck you. Yeah, it's fine. So I do have to scour every inch of everything. But we'll get there, we'll get there. And I did the math. After this, we will be one game short, because it's an odd number, of being exactly halfway through the complete Resident Evil playthrough. And when I started, I said I'd do it, but I kind of wasn't sure I'd be able to do it, because it's a lot of games. It's like... Did I hear a hunter? No, it was my own footsteps. It's, oh, God. 7 mainline games, plus 0, plus 2 Revelations is... but we are actually getting through them at a fair old lick. However, from this game onwards, they do get a lot longer. So... there is that too. Hello, 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 what's all this then? The dragonfly thing. Alright, I'll push any random button, baby. It works out surprisingly well, given that these buttons are connected to bombs and test tubes and shit. Ah, now we do have the other 3 somewhere, but we need like a middle bit, I think. Always. Yeah, there's also handgun bullets, and that's my bag. Okay, let's Redfield the hell out of this. Anything else? I was mashing the button, I didn't even see those. That's a little treat. What's that red button do? Oh, that was the thing that opened that. Okay, I think we're done down here. So, I'm going to go back out there and Redfield some zombies. And yeah, we need we've got 4 dragonfly wings, which I think is what we need for that final key. I don't know where the main dragonfly bit is. Yeah, I see you off-camera, zombies. That's what you get for killing my sister's girlfriend, which, in all fairness, you had no part in. Oh god, I've run into the camera. Yeah, doing the zombie dance. This is some pro strats right here. Because I know this is what you all come to me for, you know, you come for the best in gaming. World-class speedrun stuff, and you're getting it. All I can say is you're welcome. Ow! Okay. I set myself up for that. Why won't you die? I feel like "why won't you die" is like the channel catchphrase. I find myself howling it at Fortnite all the time. And now I'm seeing it here, so... You know the name, parentheses, why won't you die? Oh, come on, man, you got a nice bookshelf here and you couldn't leave any... Alright, fine. Anything left? Nothing that way. Oh, is this going to be Alfred and Alexia's bedrooms again? It's set up like it was in Rockport Island, where we had like the twins' bedrooms and we had to put the things in the music box. It's going to be that? Yes. Yep, yeah. And before we could go through this, yeah, still a door. Which Chris wouldn't know because he wasn't there and Claire never told him about, so I think I may have found something unrealistic in Resident Evil Code Veronica. Someone tell the internet, because they need to know this. Creepy dolls? Yeah. They could be like... Yeah, so they've literally recycled the same areas, haven't they? I mean, the fact that they've cracked the mirror in the same place with the same crack pattern is one step beyond replicating. Stop it. Yeah, and that's going to close like the last one did. Yeah. And before they had red and blue jewels on, and red and blue jewels were in the tiger statue, which I figured out we needed to turn the power off to be able to get both jewels. So, well done me. Now I'm going to have to go figure out how to do the thing that I came up with. Don't know if I can. And that's a blue one. Do you know what? This is a quaint holiday-style bedroom. It's a bit on the sort of perverted aristocrat side. I mean, this is where a brother and sister who were twins, yet were kind of having sex, yet the brother missed the sister so much he put on a dress and became her. Happened. And that's not a vibe I want in my holiday locations. I don't want to be reminded of a torturous maniac who became his own sister who he was also in love with. Who does? Although on the flip side, the furnishings were lovely. So, you know, potato, potato. Another big stuffy study. Again, because they're doing a lot of recycling areas from the original Resident Evil, but at the same time... Oh, yes. Oh, no, I haven't got the... Oh, God. At the same time, it's recycling areas from the original Resident Evil, and most people these days can only play the remake, which changes everything, so you kind of lose holiday in a bedroom. It's... I guess you could say you were having a holiday in bed and mean something entirely different. So, they've given us a typewriter and no item box. That's a bit of a dick move. Because I can't pick up the big ribbons. And there's only so long you can play the climactic, dramatic ending music before it kind of starts to lose its impact. Let's think. Let's do thinking with our faces. I still don't have this biohazard key, do I? Feels like I should. What am I working with now? Nope. I still need to find somewhere for this keycard. Check. What security lock? Oh, hang on, it's the one that Claire used to get into the room that Steve's body is now in. By the way, we have just left our sister alone with her ex-boyfriend's corpse for, like, in a room with it for an hour. I'm not even sure I want to know what's happening in there, but nothing good can come of that. I'm lost again. Over here is that... there... No, wait, I can work this out. Yes, so... Okay. First I need to go to the item box to ditch some of the stuff I'm carrying, of which there's one in the actual route. The challenge is going to be that a lot of the doors I need to use to get back to the statues are electronically locked. Except for the one I don't have the key to. Okay, we've got another conundrum. Because I need to... Yeah, fire has a symbol on the keyhole. I don't know where to find that key, but I think I'm going to need that key to get into that room, because these are regular doors, not mechanical doors, and... Alright, what's locked? That's locked. I don't know where to use the key that Claire gave me. Once again, we're at a little bit of an impasse. That red one at the bottom is the one we need the dragonfly thing for. The one above is the one that won't open until we trigger the self-destruct mechanism. And that's the one with the biohazard key. So we need to go to where that flashing yellow thing is. But the doors that lead there are all electronic, meaning that when I shut the electrics off, we're not going to be able to use them, obviously. Meaning I have to open those, meaning I need the key, meaning... Where the hell is the biohazard key? I just don't know. I just don't know. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna have to Google it again because I'm doing it for you guys. I'm not doing it because I'm lazy or stupid or anything like that. Obviously, I'm doing it because I don't want to make you watch me run around this game yet again. And last time I did this, it turned out the thing I was looking for didn't even exist. Walk around and you should looking at desk. Okay, so it seems to be directing me back the way I came. And again, had I not read that, I would have just... Oh god, I can't pick it up, can I? Right, well, in that weird study room... study room that I said was pointless, then it said look in the desk somewhere around here. I don't think it's going to be in a corridor. There seems to be no other point to this room. I'm going to have to waste another green herb, which I hate to do. Nothing useful, nothing useful. There's a lot of desks here, a lot of things that could be a desk. This desk. Brilliant. Again, would have taken me literally hours to figure that out. It was right there. Bollocks. I have hit map instead of inventory every single time I've needed to use the inventory in this game for the entire playthrough. Right, now we're cooking with gas. Well, we are going to burn the place down, I believe. Sorry, I'm a little behind on the chat. We're going to wait until we're not in it. Or at least Claire and Chris can get out, because we like Claire and Chris. I mean, you know, if Steve's body happens to burn... Whoops. Freak out the marshmallows. But the characters we like, you know, they're going to live on to Redfield another day. I mean, I like Wesker as well, but I would say I think he can take care of himself. If we just recap his career in the... Yes, there we go. His career in Resident Evil up until this point, it's a lot of sucking and dying. His plan in the original Resident Evil was to get skewered to death and then turn into a cat man. And his plan in this game was to go to Antarctica to find a woman who had something he wanted and then just kind of ask for it and hope she goes along with it. But I'm still going to assume he'll survive. And if he doesn't... He definitely saw a woman in frames and didn't even think to test that she would easily be killed with like very little force. Well, maybe that time he socked her on the jaw weakened her, and that's why she went down so fast. Where do I go to turn the power back on? Is it in here? Off even. So, turn the power off, go to the cat statue, grab both gems. Oh god, I hope I didn't leave one of the gems, take one of the gems out beforehand. Take the gems to the twins' creepy bedrooms, ram them up the music boxes, then that's good. that will lead to what can only be the thing we need to open the dragonfly lock, because I don't think there's any more question marks left in the game. Which will lead to the big finale. Doors doesn't open anymore, so now we've got to do thinking with our brains. Oh right, yeah, run around the other way using the old school doors. Right, yes, so take right here, through the replica mansion hall, through the door we just opened, through the Resident Evil 1 areas basically, and that's where the statue was. Yes, I believe, unless I'm wrong, yet again, we have a game plan to get us through the game. One thing I do remember about this game back in the day is the final boss killing me over and over and over and over again. So it might get a bit Dark Souls toward the end, just so you know. I feel between the however many of us are watching and me, we can get through this as a team by supporting each other and me. Mostly me. Entirely me. Please tell me I've got 2 slots left. Motherfucker. Okay, gonna waste another one. Wasting more health there. That's 3 now. This may come back to bite me hard in the arse, but I am not running back to that jewel item box again. I'm not. I'm also gonna leave the power off now just to assume I don't need it. Ability, start drinking my support now. You will be dead of liver psoriasis by the time this game is done. All I'm saying is pace yourself. But I appreciate the show of solidarity and support at this difficult and trying time. Or rather, this pre-difficult and trying time. So ram the things up the things, get the things, go to the other things, and at some point save. Because... Ooh, I don't want to have to... Oh, where the hell did this train conductor zombie come from? And where am I going? Oh, I'm going past all the zombies. Bollocks, okay. I didn't have the ammo for that. I did it anyway, because I don't give a shit. There's going to be more, there's always more. This way, more. Come on, I know they're going to pop up from behind camera. There we go. Well, you know, you're right. It might be something I've grown into. Oh, you absolute... Okay, we're going around the other side. I've got space now, so... The exhilarating combat of old-school Resident Evil. Yeah, I'm one-handing this shit. That's Redfield. That shit is Redfield. Oh, I'm gonna finish you off. You know what? You're just gonna take more bullets if I leave you alive. There you go. Alright, folks, let's finish this shit once and for all. Julie's going lurking. It's fine, it's fine. She's a busy girl, is our Julie. Okay, so... Nope, done it again. And boop. Okay, so now we go through the statue that Chris should have no logical reason to go through. I think we can open that locked door from this side, although I suppose we don't really have any reason to. And... boop. Boop. Go back. Nice. So far, everything's actually going to plan. And the best part is, nothing can go wrong. Oh, bloody hell, did I go. You know, they say that you're going to get used to it or something. I'm like right at the end of the game and I still haven't got my head around the control changes. It just hasn't happened. I'm older and wiser, but I'm also less capable of learning new things. Okay. Now we're cooking with some kind of a gas. It doesn't seem to be helping. Did I climb? Okay. See, for a second there it looked unclimbable, but no, you have to just stand in the exactly right spot. And there's been a few instances of this game that I've missed things that are important. Now, tank controls, I don't like them, but I think I've just spent so much time with them, I kind of know them by now. It's like there's certain old games that back in the day I played so much of, I will always know, like GoldenEye. I can pick up GoldenEye anytime I play GoldenEye, because that game's in my blood. Same with Turok, kind of. A lot of N64 shooters. They're very different to today. Why is that window in frame as if something's going to come through it? Yeah, it's probably fine. GoldenEye, one of my favourite games of all time. Love it. Absolutely love it. Done it again. There's rumours of an imminent remaster. Finally, after 20-something years. I mean, I'll have to play it on Switch if it comes to Switch, because there's never going to be a PlayStation version. But yeah, it's just something that I can put it on now after not having played it for decades and fall straight back into it, because it's in me. And Resident Evil tank controls are like that. They are! I mean, I'm not the first person to say it, but the makers of Hitman making a game about an unflappable man in a suit pursuing secret objectives in a high-class environment isn't really a stretch. But I love Hitman, and I'm curious as to what they're going to do with it. Could go very right, could go very wrong. Without leaking too much, I think I've seen some of the script through some of my professional channels, and yeah, it's an interesting direction. It could have been for another Bond project entirely, but it was from a friend of mine who knows nothing of video games, and said she was auditioning for a Bond project, and it was like an interactive thing, which is kind of what normal people call video games, and I read with her for the audition. And yeah, they might be doing other Bond-related things, but it felt a bit in-depth for a normal thing. And we'll see. Right, so I need to go back to the item box, which was back where I came down the stairs and around the corner. Okay. Go to the item box, get the butterfly wings, get all the weapons we need, except the ones Claire has. Bloody hell. This way. I really, really want that grenade launcher back off Claire, because I've got so much grenade shit. I never found an assault rifle. It just occurred to me that I found those assault rifle bullets that I was given as like a bonus for something earlier. Never found an assault rifle, so that's a shame. Yeah, I think I still have healing items left. I didn't waste them all. Am I going to need to turn the power back on? I am, aren't I? These doors won't work. Oh, it did work. Is this the one I wanted? Yes. Again, what also is weird for me is that Resident Evils 1 and 2, I know the mansion and the police station. Like the GoldenEye thing, they're in my head. I could draw you a map of those places from memory. This game, I don't know as well as Resident Evils 1 and 2, and I don't know the layout nearly as well as those games. I'm basically going off 10, 20-year-old memories here. So what we will need, these. That will get us into somewhere. Do we need the security key? I feel like we do. Yeah, this isn't one of the best Resident Evils. I mean, I know it's got its fans. I would definitely, if I was ranking the series, put it near the bottom. It's not great. It's fine, but I think this just kind of highlighted how redundant the whole thing was, and how it really needed a Resident Evil 4 to come along and just throw everything out the window, start again. Kind of like a Breath of the Wild kind of thing. But it's solid. It's not bad. It's another one of the Resident Evils. It felt a bit stale at the time. Obviously, technology had moved on. It was the PS2 era. We didn't need the fixed camera angles, and the backgrounds are full 3D and not pre-rendered, but they're still very much working to the same playbook as the PS1 games, which went to that playbook because they didn't have the technology to do anything more, whereas now they did, and someone just needed to go, yeah, even if it was an effective horror game, it's like, Like one of those horror sequels that's perfectly functional, but it's just not scary anymore because we're so used to it. You know, like the latter-day Nightmare on Elm Street and things. Like, it's not that Freddy Krueger's concept isn't scary, but 4 times in a row, we just kind of know it well enough that it becomes familiar. It's like, how many times in this game have I gone, "Ooh, that corpse is going to get up," and then it gets up, and it's like, yep, yeah, it did. Lost my way again. You do, and it's a weird thing with horror, both video games and films, as a genre, in that something which is scary, which is something that usually depends on the unknown, is the most prone to sequels, which is something that depends on the familiar. And then you get people complaining that Resident Evil's not scary anymore. It's like, well, of course it's not scary. You're not scared of the unknown when everything's so familiar. Like when the hunters first appear in this game, you kind of get the impression that a studio audience should burst into applause rather than that there should be any element of fear to it. It's just... it's fine, it's just over-familiar, and there comes a time when you need to throw things out. I love Zelda to bits, but when Breath of the Wild threw the whole formula out the window and just replaced it with something more modern, it works so damn well. It just works so well. 7 and Village, which are very good games, which I'm looking forward to getting to. That was interesting, because 7 was... I mean, 7 more so than Village. Village is more based off Resident Evil 4 structurally. But 7 is very much based on the old school games. But then we'd had decades of, like, shoot 'em up 5 and 6 Resident Evil. So going back to the old school was actually kind of new. Because we were doing it with a new... Obviously there was no T-virus or zombies, it was whole new monsters and whole new fear and very different setup with an old school formula, and that worked. That was taking everything that worked and making it new again, which is hard to do. Oh, I should play attention. Oh, hello, no, don't run into it, you dozy prick. Okay. There we go, bangity bangity bang. I should probably conserve ammo, but... what am I, a sensible person? Oh boy, that looks big and climactic. Are we ready to activate the self-destruct system? I just remembered I forgot to save. But there's another save point. Oh, we're doing the full series of Lucy. We're doing the full series in rough canonical order. That's where the security card goes. Wait, we read about this. All together now, everybody. Code! Oh, right, yeah, it's not studio warnings. I'll give you a clue. It's on the box. Code Veronica, title drop, roll credits. With the Ashfords, you get the impression that Veronica's like the password they use for everything. You know, like your old relative who just uses like 1, 2, 3, 4 as their password for everything, and that's it. All they ever talk about is her.
This facility will detonate in
It's that time again, baby.
minutes.
5 minutes.
All doors are now unlocked.
When they're surrounded by files about how ingenious they are, oh god, it started already, and those files are written by them, I really should have saved before I started this. And we're about to walk into that big boss fight arena looking thing, and I am not equipped. Oh boy.
You made it!
Of course. Come on.
I
Let's
may
get out
have
of
rolled
here.
myself into a corner here, because if this is... Yeah. I don't have the weapons for this, let alone the health, and I haven't had a chance to save. There may be some repetition in this stream, because I don't think there's any conceivable way I can win this fight. I don't have the weapons. Got a slimy naked chick. Oh dear. Like with the Nosferatu.
Okay. Turn the key clockwise simultaneously on 3.
Got it.
Oh, give it a roll, see if we get lucky. And, you know, I've given this game a lot of shit. The visuals and the design and the conception of Alexia are really, really good.
2, 3.
She looks creepy, but very Japanesey, but very just memorable. I mean, when I said I remember the last boss kicking my ass, there are many reasons I remember this, and lots of things in this game I forgot. This is good.
I'll keep her busy. Just go for the emergency elevator.
Chris, but
I can
And
take
if you
care
could
of
leave the
this.
grenade launcher,
Just
that'd be sweet.
go.
Oh, Chris.
You have to make it. Don't die on me.
So much of a Chad. Alright, we've got some pistol bullets and shotgun. Hey! Get away from my sister. Conversation I probably would have had with Steve had we got that far. Okay, so now she's reacting very differently to handgun bullets. He will make it, will he? Not now I'm playing him, he won't. Leon may have to pull double duty for a while. Yeah. This is the one that kicked my ass. Okay, no, wrong button. Let's just give her all the shotgun shells and pray. I can't do shit about that stuff. And there's acid, and yeah, those things. Wrong button. Have I got any health at all? One. I've got one. Yeah. I can't even stand still. No chance. Oh my word. Am I dead? Yeah. So yeah, not a chance on God's green earth. So either I'll go back to the last save point, which was, oh god, how far back? Or it'll give me a checkpoint, which will be right there, which won't solve the ammo issue. It's taking a long time to load. Right, so the checkpoint is right here, which doesn't solve the ammo issue. For the second time on this stream, I may have walled myself into a corner I can't possibly win. There's no item box, because, I mean, you have to have an item box here. And there isn't one, there just isn't one. Alright. Well, I said the same with Nosferatu, and eventually the game let me through, but I might have soft-locked this, and this might be as far as we can go. Because, like I said, this game has some significant design flaws, and I forgot to press Code Veronica. It's also going to make me put in Code Veronica every single time. Which does soft-lock it, like the tyrant fight on the plane, where if you don't know it's already coming, you can't prepare for it, and if you don't prepare for it, you can't get past it. Yeah, it would have been fine if they just put more stuff everywhere. And again, having like the stuff in Claire's inventory disappear can be completely accessible to Chris does potentially make Chris's scenario impossible, because he just can't have the firepower to win. So I do hope this stream doesn't come to a very ignominious end. I do hope I don't have to type Veronica too many more times. And everybody cross their fingers. This again, I mean, it's kind of oddly appropriate that the final tank controls mainline game and not letting me skip these cutscenes. So this is what happened to me last time. Again, we have a grenade launcher with tons and tons and tons of grenade shells, but Claire was using it 7 or 8 hours ago, and subsequently the game has just closed it off to me now. So what did it expect me to do? And all the times it gave me grenade shells as a reward for something just doesn't count for anything now. It's just yeah. And I'm not wasting a shotgun shell on that. But when those little gribbly things start coming around, it's like, this fight doesn't work with tank controls, because you're asking too much mobility of me, and just, you have to stop moving, stand still, plant your feet, aim the gun, fire the gun, watch the recoil, wait for him to right himself, and then move again. And, okay, boom, boom, I'm just mashing the button now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can't stand still long enough to get a single shot off. Alright, so... Oh, it's loaded. So. Okay, I'm just gonna have to smash it. Also, those things stop you from moving. Yeah, this is... I have zero mobility and I think I'm dead. Yeah, it's just bad. It's just bad games. You're completely stun locked to the spot until you die. And that's it. That's the whole fight. I'll keep trying. This is exactly the problem I had back in the day. I don't think it's going to be possible. Because I think even if we do get all the ammo into her, I don't think that's enough. Unless they do what I'm assuming they did with the Nosferatu fight, and they're just going to like reduce the amount of damage he takes to kill every time you die. Also, in addition to all the other stuff, putting an unskippable cutscene before a boss fight is a dick move. Thankfully, games seem to have stopped doing that shit now, but it was a dick move from back in the day. So you know what? Let's put our big boy pants on, knuckle down and do this. Maybe I can shoot some of the little gribblies on the floor. I don't think I can spare the ammo for that. I might be able to handgun them, maybe? I don't know how to avoid that big tentacle thing she does. I have no idea how I'm supposed to avoid that. It goes in an arc, and it seems to cover the whole area with no warning.
You made...
I've equipped the shotgun again, haven't I? Okay, so again, this is fine. Not wasting my shotgun shell there. Walking with a pistol. No. Quit. Out. Oh, do you know what? Different tactic. I'll try using the pistol to begin with, and that way I'll be able to shoot the gribblies as well. I'll keep mobile. I'll keep moving. I'll keep moving as best as possible. Well, anyway, oh Chris, come on, dog! You're killing me here. Okay, he doesn't always aim at her for some reason. Okay, and you can't shoot these things. Okay, to shoot the gribblies, you have to stand still and spend 5 seconds rotating on the spot. Right, new plan, let's just... If we like run one way, and then over here, boom, no. I just can't outrun the little gribblies. Yeah, no, look at this. No. I'm not going to lie, I'm annoyed, because I put a lot of work into forcing myself to replay this game and you're telling me I can't finish it. I can't think of a tactic that will work. Because you can't, there's no amount of mobility that can keep you away from the gribblies. You can't kill the gribblies. Or you can shoot them. All I can think... No, I've tried standing still and just mashing the button and seeing if I can tank the damage. If I run into the corner, for some reason he doesn't target her anymore, which is... I can only assume is a bug.
This facility will detonate in 5 minutes.
No,
All doors are now...
I am running out of ideas. And now we've got the pistol in our hands. Okay. Yeah, as much as I didn't like Resident Evil 0, it wasn't this bad. I mean, this is one of the main reasons I don't like this game very much, is that it pulls this stuff a lot, and if you already know in advance what's coming and can prepare for it, fine. If you're playing it for the first time, God forbid, or like me, or just very, very lapsed. then you just kind of get to eat shit. Okay. Yep. Also, you notice how the timer ticks down 3 seconds before it even gives you control? That's a bit of a fuck you. Okay. They come out of the holes, and again, they kill you as you're recovering from the last hit you took. Okay, killed one. I mean, she's just going to replace it, isn't she? So, down. No, aim. Okay. Oh. No, up. Even the option screen's working against me now. Okay, Gribbly's down. I'm using my precious shotgun shells on these things, and I can't afford to do that. It's reloading. Yeah, shooting those things isn't really helping. I'm just wasting my ammo. Get a shot off! Get a shot off! Get a shot off! Alright, I'll give it a few more shots, but there's just nothing more I can do here. All I can do is very slowly move and shoot. Killing the Gribblies, she just replaces them faster than you can do anything, because you can't do anything very quick. If anyone has any ideas, again, because it's deprived me of all my weapons and healing items that I spent. Yeah, and again, no reason it should be... Hang on. What if I don't put the code in? Have I just been an idiot all this time? So if I haven't put the code in and now I leave, can I run back to the item box? Oh wait, there's nothing in the item box, is there? Because Claire's built all the shit. Meaning there's no point in saving. Alright, with nothing else I can fill my pockets with maybe something else. I think maybe I can get some of those exploding bowgun ammo bolts. Yeah, I mean, again, that Claire-Chris divide and the way they share the inventory, it's fatal. I can't remember what anything is. And again, they put a typewriter right there. There's no Magnum. The only way you can get the Magnum is to put a fire out, and the only way you can put the fire out is to already know you have to put the fire out at the beginning of the game, so you pick up a fire extinguisher you can easily forget and have no use for, and I did, leave behind. And when you've done that, you can bring it to the end of the game. But again, since I had no idea I'd need to do that, I completely forgot the fire extinguisher, and by the time you need it, you can't go back and get it. It's Code Veronica Ringer again. It's just phenomenally badly designed game. Which is why I really hope this game gets remade. Okay, so this we have to carry. We just have to. There's not going to let us off with that. These Duralumin cases, which contain something, I can't open. There's a lockpick somewhere in the game, I don't know where. Magnum bullets, I can't use. Detonator I never found a use for. Healing item, health item... Assault rifle, I never found. Grenade launcher for running rounds, I can't use. More shotgun shells I theoretically could use, but realistically I can't get an entire 7 shotgun shots off with, so... The 10 bowgun flame rounds, I think they do a fair bit of damage, so... And they also fire really quickly as well. So maybe if I can absolutely wallop her with those right off the bat... If I die, will it save... Will that checkpoint, because I'm starting the checkpoint, it'll restart that checkpoint, so I'm going to have to run back here every time. Is that... I think it does. Ooh, I think it does. I have memories of having to run up this corridor over and over and over and over and over again, increasingly hating the game. Alright, well, we have a bit of a plan, but again, look at all the armaments I've got in that box that the game has arbitrarily just made inaccessible to me, even though I found them. It's bad. And this is where this game, for me, goes from being a kind of mediocre Resident Evil game to being just a bad game. I wonder if... Nah. Something I could try next time is, what if I put the cards in, don't put the codes in, go to the item box, and theoretically I've got an extra inventory spot. Although what could they even put in it? Wait, what? Oh, Yep. No, he keeps the card with him, okay. Oh, come on! Okay. I'm getting really salty on stream and I hate that, but this, Veronica, this is just bad and Alright. So, again, we've got a new plan. I'm going to pelt her with the 10 explosive bowgun things. I'm mashing skip, by the way, that's just... And then hopefully that will do enough damage that we'll be able to whittle her down a bit. Because last time with Nosferatu, I was in the middle of a hopeless fight that we couldn't possibly win for the umpteenth billionth time, and then suddenly it just died for no reason, even though I barely touched it. So, oh no, again, that little bit with Claire in advance, it just means you have to dick around in the inventory more. It's like, just start the fight, like, have the cutscene lead to the big boss, not like, use the pistol on the thing, then go back into it. Yeah, shut up, Claire. So you got over Steve pretty quickly, didn't you? Okay. Now the unskippable cutscene. Again, this is all unskippable cutscenes, which it still times me for, so that's another little middle finger from the game. Alright, yeah, down. Now it cuts the timer to 4:30, I believe, even though I'm not really sure how it came across that. Alright. Oh, it's empty, okay. Poison? They poison you as well? Fucking hell! Okay. So, I'm now poisoned as well! Yep, here comes the thing! Oh! She died and I wasn't even attacking her. That's even weirder than the Nosferatu thing. She was about to hit me! I am not complaining, but okay, she gets eaten by her own ants. I mean, technically I was about to die, and then the ants rebelled, so maybe the ants were as pissed off as I was at her treatment of me. Okay. I can't help but notice the great big weapon just appeared. I am poisoned and don't have the antidote, so... I'm gonna... Alright, that's it. Healing items are all gone. Let's Redfield this shit. This is when the game suddenly remembers it has 3D visuals. Oh, ow, fuck. Bam! Do not make me do this again. Oh. Whoa! Again, oh boy. I'm still calling the game out with bullshit, but I mean, I guess it let me through, so I won? Please find me a blue herb.
Chris!
Oh, Wesker found his shades.
Claire! No!
Oh no, this is the extra scene that wasn't in the Dreamcast version, but has been added to Code Veronica X, which I appreciate greatly. Do you know what? Not going to question it. Technically the ants won, but now Chris suddenly gets mobility he never had for the whole game. Cutscene powers activate! Red-fielded. It kind of ruins the fluidity when they have a big cutscene like that has to load at the beginning and end of it. But, charms of old school gaming. Alright, it's a big Chris Wesker showdown.
Well done, Chris.
Thanks.
It turns out that Alexia's work wasn't much of anything.
I know, right?
So
Her ants
now
just ate
the
her.
only thing left is revenge.
Let her go, Wesker! You don't want her.
Fine.
Claire!
Wesker's oddly obliging for a supervillain. Let the hostage go. Okay.
Today's a good day.
Not the best.
I came for Alexia, but killing you is even better.
Like, worth going to
Sorry to
Antarctica
disappoint
for better?
But Alexia is gone.
That's no longer a concern to me. I have Steve to work with.
Wesker has Steve's body.
Steve.
In his body, there's still a living T. Alexia virus. Steve should be
Right.
a good specimen.
Isn't that the virus you just said
Maybe
was
he'll come
worthless?
back alive, just as I did, and be able to see your sister again.
Freak.
Don't you touch him!
I'm sorry, dear heart.
Yeah, not really sure of your plan here, Al. Alexia's virus wasn't much of anything. But on the plus side, I got some.
As a surviving member of STARS, I have to finish this.
That's some manly action from you, Chris. I mean, going from the gameplay we just had, Chris is poisoned throughout all of this and should drop dead at any moment. And might drop
I'll
dead
end
as soon
this
as the
once and
cutscene
for
ends.
all. Say hello to my comrades who you've killed.
I don't know where you get your confidence, Chris.
Let's all just agree not to ask any questions about anything at all. In case you're wondering, this is all completely non-interactive. Now, one thing I do remember about this game from back in the days is that this cutscene was the shit. This was like the big climactic first of many final showdowns between the hero and the villain. I was like, holy shit, Chris is fighting Wesker. We didn't complain we couldn't play it. We didn't complain the fact that the timer pauses itself for this climactic fight scene to take place.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's still really good
The
fun now.
self-destruct system has been activated.
Because back
All
then people didn't
personnel
whinge if you didn't get to play every little
immediately.
last thing and didn't go, oh, cutscenes are a failure state, which, yeah, they can be overdone for sure, but no, this was a worthy payoff for buying a second version of this game like a year after the first version came out. And picked up again nicely in Resident Evil 5, I think, which has some genuinely great cutscenes even today for fights and stuff. Oh. You wouldn't hit a poisoned man, would you? Oh, guess you would.
Sure, I'm not human anymore. But just look at the power I've gained.
The kind of power that makes you wonder why you need all these viruses. Again, it's the plot hole from last time. Wesker's connecting the viruses to get more powerful, but he already has a power beyond anything the viruses give that don't turn him into a monster and don't make him any crazier, so why would you want that?
Don't you think?
I do like this voice actor for Wesker. Richard Warg, I think his name was. I like DC dubbers as well, but this is guy who's like makes a few appearances. I think. That's some Terminator shit right there. That's some Terminator shit right there. And stuff like that is why we love Wesker. Everybody drunk.
Nice try.
Wesker.
Oh, explosion ex machina.
Today's your lucky day. Next time we meet, don't count on another.
Which we'll see in Resident Evil 5.
Until
Two
we
games
meet
from now.
again.
Spoiler alert. I know, right? What will happen next? What will happen next is the rest of the complete Resident Evil playthrough on this channel. If anyone's watching and hasn't followed already and wants to see that, toss me a follow because we're going through the whole damn series and the Revelations is just because I happen to have those. And I will do it. I will do it. I've promised myself I'll do it. If I can make it through this game under conditions like this, games I actually enjoy will be a pleasure. I just worry it's going to make me run somewhere now and the game's going to go, oh, but you're poisoned and dead. Oh no, I think it's all cutscene.
Chris!
Hey, you know that I always keep my promises.
This is some good B-movie stuff. Stuff like this is why we love certain characters. And Code Veronica does get that. Yeah, we made it to the
Chris,
end!
promise me. Please promise that you won't leave me alone again.
I'm sorry, Claire, but it's not over yet. There's still something we've got to do.
I love how in the pre-rendered cutscenes, Chris's hair gets way more anime.
Payback time. We've got to destroy Umbrella. Now, let's finish this once and for all.
We did it! Code Veronica is down. I said at the beginning of this playthrough of this particular game, I might not be able to make it through. There have been no fewer than 2 parts of the game I've been convinced we would not make it through. We actually did, so thank you everybody who's currently watching for sticking around through that. Through that fuckness that was the final battle. And my own, less than stellar temperament throughout that. Julie, don't worry. It's a good ending, but there's more. There's more. For the record, that's now 3 Resident Evils in a row that have ended with the heroes going, "Come on, it's time to take down Umbrella!" Minor spoilers, the next game begins by saying that Umbrella was taken down by itself between games by basically shareholders and stock markets. So, yeah. Thank you all, both of you, for the many congratulatory messages. That was an ordeal, which I think might be what you're supposed to feel upon finishing a survival horror game. I don't think it feels like the right kind of ordeal. I truly thought at the end there it would be like, we're just going to have to leave this off because I'm in a corner. And I don't know why it let me through. I don't know why, like, she was about to hit me and then it played the death cutscene. But as I said at the time, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, or the many tentacle-filled mouths in this case. R.I.P. Steve, I guess. I mean, I'd say press F for Steve, but it's more like F for fuck Steve. Yes, cake, yay. I'm getting lots of lovely emojis that I can't see, but there they are. I'm taking it as a win. I mean, that was my work. It was my genius planning in using those bowgun bolts, which clearly pushed it over the edge. And my reward is that next I get to play Resident Evil 4, a game which is not only a game I like, but is easily on my best games of all time list. And I do replay quite frequently, but not the last year or two. It's just good fun and great games. And it's good from here now. There will be no more fixed camera angles or tank controls. I suppose Resident Evil 4 has tank controls, but yeah. Yeah, it's going to get real shooty. I need to scare up some terrible slave or something to play Resident Evil 5 with me, because 5 is good fun with 2 players, and it's a horrible babysitting job with 1 player. But that's 2 games away from now, man. No more fixed cameras. I can now reload by pressing a reload button. Oh, there's... Just going to shout out for Alison Court as Claire Redfield, the original Claire Redfield and longest standing RE voice actress. I've extolled the benefits of Alison Court many times before, but I don't think we'll hear her voice again on this channel, because next appearance of Claire, I think, is when they replaced her with some non-union actor who didn't even get a credit, but was fantastic, actually. Claire in particular has had a really good run of voice actors in this series. The current girl from the remake of Resident Evil 2 is also excellent. But yeah, Alison Court, unforgettable voice actress. I think other than her, Richard Ward was Wesker. None of these guys ever showed up again. That's one thing. So enjoy some anime opera. And how long have I been playing for? Wow, nearly 3 hours. Okay, that flew by. I'll start RE4 at some point soon. I did delay putting this one off a little bit, partly because of COVID, and partly because I knew what I was in store for. Even though I didn't remember much of the game, I remember the experience. Resident Evil 4 I'd happily jump into at any time. That's why I bought like three. We've all bought Resident Evil 4 3 or 4 times. It's like GTA 5. It's one of those games that you just somehow end up buying. I'm pretty sure people who don't know what video games are have somehow bought Resident Evil 4 at some point. Yes, more than happy to play it. And thank you all for sticking with me once again. I get it can be frustrating for you as it is for me, and I appreciate that. With that, I'm going to sign off, go lie down, maybe scream into a pillow. RE4 VR, they found a new platform to release Resident Evil 4 on. That alone is a worthwhile endeavour. I'm pretty sure I can play Resident Evil 4 on my microwave at this point. And they did it, and apparently it's good on VR. If it's on PSVR 2, it may be the thing that makes me buy PSVR 2, but that's for another time. Yeah, thanks Hiroki Kato, who I've never heard of. Actually, yeah, I've never heard of Hiroki Kato. A lot of the times the names at the end are either like Mikami or Kamiya or somebody that, is a famous director. But I don't know who that is. Presented by Capcom and botched by me. And that's me done for the night. So yes, good night or good morning, I don't know where in the world you are. Yeah, come back for the others. I mean, asking people to stick around for an entire... Oh, there's a nice picture of Chris and Claire. Claire, oh god, this is where I get my stats, isn't it? Ouch. I love that Claire just didn't get changed after the whole traumatizing ordeal. Chris put on like a colour-coded shirt, but Claire just... nah. Alright. Ranking E. 9 hours 50. 11 retries. Honestly, it felt like more. Yeah, that might be the worst run-through of Code Veronica I've ever had. I usually with Resident Evils hit at least a D. If I'm not like going for a high rank, which I rarely am. I'm not a speedrunner. But just enjoy this brief look of Claire and Chris reunited after finding Chris has been Claire's entire story in the series up until this point. And yeah, E. Just like my school report card. But until then, I'm going to go resume cutting myself. It's 3 hours exactly, so I love symmetry. Bonjour everybody, thank you for yet another time, and again, if you liked it and you haven't followed, drop me a follow and there will be more Resident Evil. A lot more Resident Evil. It's 4, Revelations 1, 5, Revelations 2, 6, 7 and 8 is the program, and I'll be back. So, as they say in French Canada, bonjour.